Welcome aboard, mateys, to the ship of the dead. This is Pirate Borg Live coming at you from NecronomiCon 2024. Let's say a round of applause, everybody.
Yes!
We have some fine returning cast members and one new one, so I'm going to have everybody go around the table and introduce themselves and what they do for this lovely community. Let's start over here with Paul.
I'm Paul Fricker. I work with Chaosium on Call of Cthulhu, writing and editing. I podcast with the good friends of Jackson Elias and my friend here, Mike Mason, writing Eldritch Stories.
Nice.
The Eldritch Stories podcast.
Where can we
Fine stories here.
Where can our audience find Eldritch Stories?
They can find it at eldritchstories.com.
Love that.
Oh, hey, hello, I'm Mike Mason, and I'm trying not to speak in an Irish accent. Hi, I'm Mike Mason.
Remember your real voice?
I also work for Chaosium, and I'm the creative director for the Call of Cthulhu tabletop role-playing game. I also do a podcast with Paul Fricker here called eldritchstories.com.
Woo! Yeah!
And returning once again is Corey.
Oh, hi, I'm Corey Welch. Actually, I'm a gamer, and we actually have the Jerry Steckler Memorial Crawl for the Cure for the American Cancer Society. We run 2 events, one at GameWorldCon up in Madison, and one online the second week of every year. December every year. And last year we had 20 hours worth of this stuff, so please come on out. It's crawlforthecure.net is our URL.
So just to put Crawl for the Cure in context, in case you don't know, they like print out. Last year was like a giant mansion crawl.
Oh yeah, that was thanks to Frog Guy.
Yeah, they printed out like a map that was like the size of the floor, and the GMs all wore socks, and you could come and in every room there was like real loot that you'd get in exchange for playing to play. So it's a great charity.
And actually this year it's going to be Dark Tower. We're going to try to do the same thing with the map. I'm putting that together.
Yeah, and I can tell you now we're going to have a limited edition of Pirate Borg hidden somewhere in there.
Ooh,
why not, right?
Yeah, all right.
All right, and our newest cast member, Robbie.
Good to see you, everyone. My name is Robbie Howell. I am a tabletop role-playing game developer, relatively new to the scene. My first ever published game, Enclave, finished its Kickstarter campaign about a year ago. It is a diceless game with mechanical depth. If you want to find more about my work, check me out on YouTube, Robbie Lava Games, ROBBYLAVAGAMES. Might want to search Robbie Lava Games Diceless because I'm still kind of small. Thank you for having me.
Awesome.
So, an interesting factoid about Robbie, he's been a GM for 17 years.
17 years.
This is his first time ever as a player.
Played, ever.
He has never been a player.
Oh my! Wow, that is awesome.
Wow.
I saved it for
We're
you.
glad to have you aboard.
Let's do it. All right. So I want that button that they have on like Deal or No Deal, or no, let's make him, what's the Millionaire Show, you know? Where, and then like,
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Who wants to be on it? Thank you very much. Yeah. All right. Well, you guys are scurvy pirates aboard the Dust's Revenge, and you've been at sea for 2 years after escaping a harrowing temple and cave and a monster and all that good stuff. What have you guys... Let's go around and introduce our characters. Let's go backwards here. Let's start with you, Robbie. Tell us about Pierre.
My name is, je m'appelle Pierre Gisley. And to use my normal voice, Pierre is a sorcerer. He is about as durable as a piece of tinfoil, but he has high spirit, and he can summon the dead head. Of note, he is missing an eye. I'm not going to have my eye closed the whole time, but just imagine I am. He is a cocky bastard who bets on everything, and he has a bag of white powder that may or may not become relevant. I don't know what else to share, but we'll keep it at that for now.
I love that for him.
Yeah, I know. He loves it for him, too.
All right, Corey.
All right, I am Cracked Martin. We've been together and looking at Black Coral Bay and going through the Aztec Temple. I am very paranoid from this adventure of nastiness and very obsessive and very conscious about my missing left ear. So yeah, we're on for adventure though.
Yeah, one of your like little cabin boys comes up. He goes,
Craig Martin, tell me about your ear again.
Quit looking!
I want to know more. No, please tell me more.
All right, how about over here, Paul?
I'm old Zadok. Some say I have a putrid bilge stench. But that's nonsense, I tell you. I have one milky eye, and that through that eye I can see what the gods tell me. I'm close to the spirits, and sometimes a spirit possesses me.
Craig Martin, why does he smell so weird?
Don't you be listening to him.
Oh, sorry.
And Mike.
They call me Roger. I am a buccaneer, and I have a long musket, and I can make it really long when I stick my knife on the end of it. Despite the gnarly scar down the side of my face, I am quite attractive and pretty in my finery and my fine hat. And
You did not have to tell me that.
I have on me a curious thing. I have a conch shell. I know not where it came. I know not how I got it, but I know it's special. And at some point, I will blows me horn, and we will see what arises.
Craig Martin, can I look as pretty as Roger someday?
You have to work at it, son. You have to work at it.
Can you give me some scars? I need some more
I
scars.
can do that. I can help you with that.
Okay, great.
Yes.
So while you guys are
Talk
like
to me.
having a good time sailing around the dark Caribbean, an evil storm is brewing. Audience, can we get some wind and like?
Hold on to your hats, boys.
Oh, the ship is shaking really bad, and every second goes by, you guys get more and more terrified because the weather is looking very, very dark and ominous. And before you know it, a big wave hits the side of the ship. I need everybody to make me an agility check.
Oh, when they stay on land.
So, Pirate Borg, for all you newcomers, you're rolling a d20 and you're adding your agility modifier.
And low is good, right?
No, you need
low is good.
You need a 12 or better.
I got a 12.
I gets me a 13.
And 12 plus 1. We're good. 13.
Okay, what'd you roll?
I got a 12.
12.
5.
Okay, so you are
I like the swimming.
you are thrown overboard. Okay, so let's talk about Devil's Luck. Everybody has some Devil's Luck they begin the game with. This is like the meta currency you can use to re-roll dice and whatnot. What's your class? A Zealot?
Yeah,
so
Zealot.
Do you roll a d4? What do you got, Mike?
I got a D2.
Roll. So flip that d2, top left there.
D4.
Do you roll that d4?
D2?
And then roll that d2, yeah.
Oh, this is a D4.
Okay, there's your
Pretty.
2 meta currency.
I got a bones.
Oh, that's a 2.
Oh.
Oh, pass those down, 2.
I got 2.
Pass those down.
Oh.
To him. What'd you get?
1.
1. Okay, there's your 1. Okay, so you could spend that to re-roll your falling overboard.
Yeah, spend it.
I'm happy in the sea.
Oh, you like it?
Spend it.
Okay, good. So you're basically the ship kicks over and you're about to fall in, but you see big shark fins coming by. And you second guess and you're able to grab on
To the ship?
to the ship.
Oh, good, right.
Yeah, you tell me.
Yeah. I grab onto the ship and hoist myself up as the shark snaps at my feet.
Just in time.
Yes.
But unfortunately, you all did not realize that while you were turning to the left to the port to get out of the way of the wave, you've run into a rock. Now, I need you to all make DR8 agility tests as the ship smashes into a terrible
Shiver me
rock.
timbers.
Natural 1 over here.
Natural 20
A
over
natural 20 over here.
22, yes.
there. 8.
Yeah.
11.
11.
8 plus 2.
Okay, so you're a 10, and you are... Okay, so you guys are fine. What are you going to do with your natural 20?
I think I'm going to crawl up the rigging a bit and hold on. And,
Oh, you're not concerned about these guys who've just been flown overboard.
well, I'm paranoid.
That's great. No, that's great.
Yes,
Yeah.
I look to the side and I say, it's very dangerous down there. Why are you down there?
Oh, it's really dangerous. In fact, as you look over, both of them take D12 damage. You take 4 damage, and you take 3. Let's roll for hit points. So you are, what's your class?
a zealot.
So we're going to say D6 for your starting hit points.
I've already got 8 written on.
Okay, I'll take 8.
Oh,
You're
I'm
a
a sorcerer, and
So
I
you can
only
roll a
have-
D6. You already rolled?
I have not rolled yet.
Roll-
I just assumed I had 1. I thought that
Nah,
was
we'll
like
be
a
nicer than
character
that.
Suck, right?
It's
2.
not gonna matter.
I got 2 more. So I got 3 total hit points.
3, okay.
I'm taking damage?
No, but I need you to roll your hit points. So what's your class?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I got 5. Yeah.
Oh, okay, we'll go with 5.
I'm
Great.
good.
Okay, so you are taking 4 damage.
And I'll see you all next year. Thank you. I'm off.
Your head smashes against a rock and your brain explodes everywhere. You are dead, my friend.
Shark food.
I
Yes.
think we got rid of Zadok.
But don't
Don't forget me.
don't rip your sheet up yet. Mike, you took what did I roll? for you?
3.
3, yes.
I'm on 5.
So you hit the same rock he did, but his brain makes a nice cushion, yes.
I don't think it's going to cushion anyone much.
Oh, you've got it all over my scar.
As Pierre observes the pandemonium, he just quietly mutters,
Old Scratch works in mysterious ways, does he not, Martin?
He does, yes. I've been trying to get rid of that guy for years.
You see sharks swarming. What are you guys going to do?
I'm going to hold tight to the rope and say, I'm very sorry you're in this predicament, Roger.
The ship is now sinking.
God.
as the ship is starting to go down, the water's creeping up the sloping deck, I will call down,
Roger! Mon ami, you would like to make a wager with me?
Oui, oui.
For that, I will give you worse odds.
he says,
Let's play a little game, shall we?
I take out a piece of silver. I says,
Heads, I will bring the dark man to your aid. But tails, perhaps the sharks will have their day. What do you think, my man?
Yeah. I don't see a bad side of this to me.
Yes, what, you brainless armed toad?
I don't understand the French.
Heads, you lucky boy.
Oh, hey! As you say, you lucky boy, another huge shark comes out and tries to bite your head off. Agility test, DR 15.
Oh, here we go.
I believe in you, Roger.
It's a 5.
You take 3 damage as the shark bites
oh,
your
can
arm.
I
no.
spend Devil's Luck?
Yes, you can. What would you like to do?
I'm going to let him re-roll that.
Reroll that, okay? Roll your agility test.
A 4. Even worse.
With that, the shark actually, instead of biting your arm, he pivots and bites your head, and you only take 1 damage. He bites your ear off.
That's a tough head right there.
But you are now definitely bleeding out. You will be dead.
Bleeding in the sea. Oh,
You will be dead in 2 rounds.
Not you to save me.
As you do so, Pierre shrugs and says, "You're welcome, I suppose."
Okay, the ship is now sinking. All your crew is now jumped in the water. What are you guys doing?
Jumping into the water. Oh,
How big is that rock?
Oh, it was huge.
Oh, nice. That means it's huge enough to, like, get on.
Oh, yeah, you can get on it.
Sick. All
Yeah.
right. I'm definitely going to be moseying my way up there. You know, like people on a subway who try not to hold the railings to look cool? We're doing that the whole way up. I've kept my feet this whole time. I'm not going to let my composure falter.
It's a very slippery rock. Agility test, DR 16.
Hell yeah.
Oh, wow.
Plus what?
You climb up absolutely triumphantly. I mean, this is like they're going to make paintings of this if you can survive to talk about it.
Beautifully. He would kind of just like rub his face a little bit as he does so and kind of look up to the cloudy sky up above and spit between his fingers and says,
Thanks as always, my friend.
What are you doing?
I guess I've been pressed into action, so I will jump down on the deck and throw a rope over to Roger since he's too sexy to die.
He is bleeding out terribly right now.
That's okay.
ooh, as Pierre, I also have a length of rope. I'm
gotta
going
get
to
him
let
here
it
then.
down
Yes,
towards
yes.
him as well.
Yeah, so I'm going to throw the rope down.
Okay, so make an agility test to catch his rope. You make an agility test to catch his rope. You make an agility test to throw your rope. Natural 20. All right, you actually get it around his neck, and you are now you've lassoed him up, You're pulling him on board.
It's the best I can do, Roger.
14. And you were able to actually attach your rope to his rope.
All right.
Things are looking up.
They're looking
Unfortunately, you have not realized that behind you, in the silhouette of the storm clouds, there seems to be a giant tentacled monster. You notice it as your old friend from the cave, who after 2 years has finally tracked you down. The nameless thing that you escaped of as a whale last time, it is now coming to eat you.
Come on up. Come on up. Come on, Roger. Come on.
Oh, I call down. Oh, I'm so sorry. I do not understand. Stutter.
Oh, around my neck.
You are strangling out right now. Can't breathe.
I'm mugging for him, so I'm not looking over my shoulder.
Oh, it's like an impending doom, just like creeping over you. You guys don't know it's coming yet.
Naturally.
Pierre, heave.
I only have -2 strength, so I'm gonna do my best to heave here. Nice.
Okay. I want you both to make D20 strength tests.
All right.
You first.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Sure.
Okay, a 12, so that's a 10, 11.
Yeah.
We're gonna combine that.
Oh, 3.
Oh, with -2, right?
One.
So what was that total? 12. That's just enough.
Oh.
You pop off Mike's head. Roger's head goes flying the other way.
We gotta get that.
And as you watch,
Send
it's
it to his
flying,
women.
and just as you see it land in the nameless one's mouth, it crunches down, destroying and devouring all of you. You're all 4 dead. Thanks for coming, everybody. I would like, you died first, right?
Yeah.
I would like you to roll a D20 for me.
All right.
All right.
Excitement.
3.
I'm not dead yet.
This is a real table. We're going to use it a lot.
Nice.
3 centuries later.
Oh.
You guys awaken. Is this the right? Yeah. You guys awaken underwater. Whoa. You are all chained to one of these rocks. You're all chained to the same rock, either by your arms or your ankles with rusty manacles. And as you look around, there are dozens of other unfortunate souls in the same condition that you are. Just like grasping at the air, trying to escape. One moment here. Set a timer for 5 minutes. You are all drowning. What do you do?
I try and break free of the chains.
How?
With my superhuman strength I now have in unlife.
Plus, what was your strength in life?
And my strength in life was +0.
Oh, so it's a plus. I'll give you a +2 now.
Whoa!
All right, make a strength test.
19.
Oh, okay.
21.
You have just ripped off one of the shackles, and you now have one left. But you're still struggling to get that off. And as you look around, you see some other poor, unfortunate souls trying to escape as well. Can you roll me a d6 to see who's next to you on the rock?
1.
A hysterical mother and her young child are just, oh, please help us, sir, please, please. What do you do?
Underwater talking?
Yes,
Nice.
you
Cool.
can understand that.
That's
Yes.
good to know.
Break the chain, woman! Break the chain!
I
Like me!
can't. I don't possess your superhuman strength that you found in unlife.
But I have another chain on me other eye. I can't quite reach you.
Oh, well, maybe you pull hard enough like a DR12.
I'll try. I'll try and pull and grasp her a reaching hand and together go, whoa! And break free and pull her free with her child at the same time.
Amazing. It works. You escape. And you swim to the surface as you see your other 3 companions drowning. What do you do, Paul?
Oh, what a shame.
I'm going to be... I'm just a weak old man. But sometimes I is possessed by the spirit of Blind Pete. I close my eyes and I call on Blind Pete. Blind Pete, help me! I put my feet on the rock, I get the chain, and I bite it!
Okay, I think we're gonna go with a toughness test to see how tough your teeth are.
They're tough. A 2 says they're tough.
How many teeth did you have?
How many teeth?
Did you have? Yeah.
a random number of.
Okay, roll me 2d20 to see how many you did have.
So how many teeth?
Yeah.
Right.
Get 220, so you have 40.
Oh my god. Oh.
Never mind.
I had 31 teeth. That's pretty.
Wow,
good
that's pretty
going.
good.
Wow. Pirate.
Okay, so now roll the d20 again to see how many you just lost.
14. I've still got 17. I've still got 17 teeth.
That's a lot of teeth in the Dark Caribbean. All right, you're
Shoot to the back.
Okay, what are you guys doing? You're drowning on this rock.
I think I'm Galleon, so I'm going to try to get myself out of here and just get squishied out of these chains here. So.
You're just gonna try to pull a Houdini.
Yeah, I got a -1 strength, so I figure I can rub her off.
All right, great. Agility test.
Okay. Yes.
Oh yeah, you slide like the guy who put these on you just put the wrong size on, and you're just like, whoop, no problem. You're swimming to the surface.
Now, Pierre is witnessing this going on. He looks up to him and gives him the stink eye, and just kind of calls out under his breath, "You owe me. I did try to help after all." But before he goes further with that, he looks over towards the more trustworthy of his companions and said,
Martin, my good man, may I offer you perhaps a little incentive to assist me with this blasted chain?
Sure, I will. And I try to dive back down and be a hero.
"I hand you my
Looking
marlin
very-
spike and say,
Perhaps where it attaches to the rock, you could gouge.
Yeah, so a marlin spike is like a big metal needle used for sewing and sails.
Right.
So you're
Okay,
gonna use that to try and pick it?
I'm gonna. Sure, yeah.
Okay, great. I think that's gonna be agility DR10. Try to
Okay.
pick his lock.
Oh.
Cocked, yeah.
midway.
6.
6 plus 2.
That is not enough. So you're still locked up. What are you doing over here, Mr. 17 Teeth?
What, did I not bite through the chain?
No, you broke your teeth. Do you want to try again?
I've got a new stat for you.
Okay.
Teeth.
Teeth. Okay, it's a 17.
It's a 17.
So let's call it a roll under.
Yeah.
3. Okay, yeah. What's it look like when you bite through the chain?
Oh, well, I lose 3 more teeth, but I get a nice rusty bit, and I just clank through it.
I feel like we need to add a teeth mechanic to this
Well,
game.
that's what I'm giving you today.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, please add the
down
teeth
to
stat,
14.
which is now at 14. It's a
Yeah.
roll under stat. I love that.
I'm adding a teeth stat.
All right, yeah. Everybody add a teeth stat, but you have to roll a 2d20, I guess. And if you have too many teeth, good for you.
17.
Man, I hope this comes into play a lot.
17, 9, 20.
All right, so you've bitten the chain. You guys are all swimming up. All right, you survived just in time.
I'm not surviving.
Oh wait,
this
why
yet.
not? Oh yeah, you're
I'm
right.
still frickin'
Oh, you're
stuck.
underwater
Yeah.
too. You're about to die. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna save him? You have to just decide right now. Are you gonna try to save him, or are you gonna drown?
Or am I gonna?
I mean, are you gonna
drown?
try and save him and risk drowning? Or are you gonna swim to the surface? Excuse me.
I will. I'm here. So yes, I'm going to try to get him out of this.
Well, okay, then unfortunately you both die. So you both drown. You two come to the surface.
Thank you. Thank you for trying.
As you come to the, oh, hold on, excuse me. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Okay. You guys are on the surface. You look around and you see, you can imagine you're above this. You see nothing but black sky. There is like an ethereal mist in all directions. The only thing you can see is a boat, or ferry, if you will, off in the distance. Let me see if I have a picture of it.
Start swimming, Roger.
You what?
Start swimming.
But the others, where are the others?
You never mind about them.
This raft, or ferry, if you will, gets closer and closer, and you can see a ominous robed figure kind of staring at you, and he's rowing this craft with a scythe in the shape of an oar, excuse me, in the shape of a scythe.
I don't like the cut of his jib.
Yeah, but I don't like being out here in the water.
As he gets closer and closer to you, you can see that he has not one head, but it seems to be like he has a variety of skulls that are kind of tucked under his robes, and they all seem to be kind of moving around and chittering, and one of them looks at you, and then the ones on his little, up here, they're actually attached to this little kind of banner thing. One of them turns and looks at you and goes,
Aye, we've got another one.
Will you help an old sailor?
and then you hear a deep, ominous voice.
Welcome to the locker. You are now part of the Lost. Climb aboard if you wish to get to land.
I'm climbing aboard.
And you find yourself among other individuals that look actually kind of like you. They all look kind of ghostly and ethereal. You're not very confident about the situation that you're in.
I don't know what's going on here. Are you climbing aboard, Roger?
I climbed aboard.
Where are we?
Cautiously.
Don't leave us down here in the water.
Where be you
The little
bound?
kid that you've saved is...
Oh, I lift him, I hoist him up on board, and his mother too.
Oh, thank you, sir.
And then I climb aboard, but I think, well, maybe you're a spry young thing. Maybe you could swim back down, and you could get our companions.
I don't really like that idea.
No, I didn't think you would, but at least I tried.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to try to convince me. Well, I'm definitely not going now.
Well, if you want to be convinced, I'll give you the go.
No, I'm fine. I'll stay on the ship, sir.
You guys come back to life, and you are chained to the same rock.
Well,
You're unchained.
No, you are died and you are rechained to the same rock. Actually, you know what? It's a different rock. Roll me a d6 to see who you're next to.
Okay. 4.
Roll me a d4.
Here's a D4. 2.
There are 2 innocent-looking merfolk next to you.
Okay.
They are bound by their tails. And as you look closer at one, she kind of turns and looks. She says, "Oh, please, help us. Help." She's kind of swimming, but she can't get loose.
Man. Yeah, I gotta get loose myself, I guess, huh? So I will. Let me see what I can do for you.
What are you doing there with that die, sir?
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to do the same thing.
Oh, you're trying to slip my tail out? I tried that. It's not working. Please help.
No, my hand.
Oh, okay, yes. Go ahead and roll the dice then.
Now it's even worse. It's only an 8.
But you're experienced in this, so I think it works.
Okay.
Someone really needs to be better at putting these handcuffs on, don't they?
Yes, they should be.
All right. Well, so you've escaped again. Now
Okay.
Now what do you want to do? You want to help these merfolk or help your buddy?
Is he an eyesight of me?
Oh yeah, you guys are on the same rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're on the same rock. Okay.
You're rocking it out.
You know, I'm gonna let him take a chance on himself, and I'm gonna try to see what I can do for the merfolk. I do have the Marlin spike. I'll try.
Okay,
to
as you get closer to the merfolk, you know she's very like kind of fishy, but also ethereal, pretty attractive. But you sense that as you get close to her, you can kind of hear that her like stomach is growling, and as you look up to her, she looks kind of hungry. As you're like working on the shackle on her tail.
Okay, I'll say I got you, miss. You can eat
Ow.
very soon.
Yes,
now.
please hurry, please, yes.
What are you doing?
While he is doing this, I've come to my senses and kind of vaguely register what is going on around me, kind of drifting like a buoy. And as I do so, I start looking down towards the chain and trying to inspect whether I can see any sort of unearthly quality to the material or whether it is truly rusty, cruddy iron.
It looks like rusty, cruddy iron. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, in that case, what I'm going to do I still have my Marlin spike? Did that respond?
You guys, he just used it,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you could take it back from him if you want.
Oh, you know what? I have a Marlin spike.
Oh, you do that.
Oh, you've got 2.
Well, in that case, what I'm going to do is, seeing how he so effortlessly has gotten out of this twice, and I have not, I am going to try to pull the same trick, following his lead.
There you go.
What do you want me to roll for?
I think what happens is that narratively, you're fiddling with the Marlin spike and you're struggling, but then you realize that you too have a shackle that's just too big,
Yeah.
and whoop, and you pull out, no problem. So you are now free, and he is struggling with these 2 merfolk.
Yeah, and as I do so, I try to spit on the shackle, realizing it's underwater, and just like disgustedly cast it down to the floor below. And turning about, I say, my good man Martin, the surface calls to us.
Yes, I'll be right with you, boy. Right with you.
Are you quite certain about that?
Yes, of course. This is what I do.
And I'm going to try to kind of kindly take him aside, trying to use what's left of my breath, as I say, between you and I, the fine face does not always foretell the fine action, you know.
I keep going. I'm on it.
All right, make an agility test
Okay,
to try
I
to
will
pick
do that.
that.
Let's get
You're
that.
trying to pick the mermaid's lock, right?
Yes, that's a 16.
Okay, yeah, it comes undone, and she is now free, and she is trying to help her companion out.
Let's get out of here.
He says, "That's my good man," and I kick off from the rock to try to get up to the surface.
Yeah, they're still busy down there, and you guys come up and you submerge, and you see that these two have just crawled into this watercraft here.
You're alive!
Ahoy there!
Sexy bastard! That's wonderful, wonderful. You didn't have a head before.
Do not say I did not try to save you.
Do not say I did not try to save you too,
You didn't.
because I didn't.
How much would you like to bet that you tried to save me?
Enough betting. No one bets on my boat but me. All right, we're going to land. Everybody get in. Everybody get in.
I'm going to paddle up to the edge and say, "You are not charging for passage today?"
No, you're already here.
Very well. I'll haul myself up as dignified as I possibly can be.
So as you all crawl into the boat, this large creature with this 13 skulls, all kind of talking in unison, or it's kind of rambling on. He's very kind of monotone and monotonous at times, and decades go by almost. It seems like as you actually roll me a d20. We'll see how long has gone by.
Let's see.
I'd like to be hanging on his every word as much as I
20.
can.
Every
I
word.
got another 20.
Okay, so he's talking.
best I
He's
know.
talking and talking and talking, and you come to this kind of landmass that has this giant coral gate. Talk amongst yourselves.
Ah.
Arr.
You look
Where
to be
be
a
we?
little light in the
I
teeth.
think we're down below.
There.
We're sailing to hell.
I can make you some new teeth. I fashioned them out of this bit of driftwood I found.
Let me try them on for size.
Slightly rotten, but I quickly chisel away.
Yeah.
And I make some lovely teeth.
How many do you make? Roll a d6.
I roll a d6, and you can have 5 new
5
teeth.
new teeth.
But they're a bit crap.
That's one. You've made one every 4 years.
One every 4 years.
You take the teeth from him, and you go to put them in your mouth.
Yeah.
But you realize that your teeth have regrown. You're very confused.
How many do
I did that.
How many do I have now?
How many did you have when you got here?
Well, I had 31.
You have
before I bit the
31
chain.
now. You're back to your 31 stat on your teeth stat.
My maximum teeth
Max
stat.
teeth, yeah.
The magic. I made magic.
I
teeth.
didn't
The
need your teeth.
The
You
teeth.
keep your damn
my
teeth.
wooden teeth turned to real teeth in your mouth.
Yes.
I am a magician now.
We can go into business with this.
Or are you?
Can you please add magician now to your stats?
I will deviate my attention for the briefest moment to stare at him in utter disdain as he says this.
So, as the boat gets closer and closer, you come to this place called the Coral Gate, and you can see, he's about to drop you guys off, but there are thousands of other of these lost souls kind of making their way to this gate, and they're arriving just kind of floating or swimming or whatever. Some of them don't even bother coming to land; they just keep going. Actually, roll me a d6.
Sure. 1.
You actually find a deep one, which is fishy guy. It's just his torso, and he is crawling towards the gate. And he turns and looks at you. Goes,
I was eaten by the Kraken. I'm making my way here. Please, can you help drag me ashore?
I'm going to look about to my fellows and say, how much do you think we can get out of him?
You see it's a deep one, upper torso. That's it.
I think he's talking to you.
He's definitely
Yeah,
talking to you.
he's got the eye for you.
And I am
He's got the eye
speaking to
for
you as well?
We wouldn't know.
Yeah.
We have not gone through death.
I don't see any gold doubloons hanging from his face.
No. Never trust the fish man.
Please help, please.
He says,
I see the look in his eyes, and I take some pity on him. So if we go over and we haul him up by his scaly ears out of the brine, then he may reward us with a fishy reward.
let's ensure the fishy reward is promised in advance, shall we?
No. One must work on good faith. That the good deep man people, he will reward us with great gold. I hear they like tiaras.
So the ferryman overhears this conversation, and you realize that one of the skulls, who actually you were talking to quite a bit, one of the 13 skulls has a kind of different. He doesn't talk in unison. He has a different vibe, and he kind of interrupts you, and he says,
Actually, the only money that works here is Charon's opals. So, who cares if he's got any gold on him? It won't do anything here.
Shut up, 13! Stop talking!
So you can hear the skulls are now like arguing with each other.
I'd like to call down to the deep one and says, "My good man, do you have an obol?"
No. I just got my top half. That's it.
Well, then what good will he do us?
I don't know, but I fear that if we don't help him, it may not help us later in the game. So I'm going to go and pull him out and see whether he does indeed have a bottom half or not.
Everything is a
imagine
game
he
to you, you
doesn't.
old sod.
It's all a game. Arr.
So you pull this fish torso out of the water. There's no sign of his legs, but he thanks you and you drag him to the coral gate. And you guys kind of pass through the coral gate. Are you guys going to get out of the boat?
Yes. I'm jumping in.
Okay, so you all disembark, and you can hear the 13 skulls are like, the 12 are still reprimanding the little one for like, don't tell the new ones anything.
I just want them to know that there are options for them here. Is that so bad?
No, don't do that. It just keeps very Monty Python. Yeah, it just keeps going on like this.
I'm reluctant to leave the ferry, but as I do, I say, "Thank you, 13," and I try to flick him a silver piece like I'm tipping a waiter.
Oh yeah, he goes. Tries to bite it, you know. Make an agility test to see how well. A presence test to see how well you threw it.
Got +1, 4 + 1.
Nope, no, it just falls in the water.
That was a terrible shot.
Tough luck, my good friend.
So we're at the coral gate. Paul, roll me a d20 to see how long just elapsed.
You can rely on me. Oh. 15.
15 minutes later. Actually, that was pretty close. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Not quite, but so you guys are at this place called the Coral Gate, and there are endless lost souls coming in, and you can't help but think about the thing that the 13th Charon skull told you. Charon, I don't know which one. What do you think I call him? Charon? Let's call him Charon, right?
Charon.
Yeah. Although Sharon's kind of funny.
Charon.
Yeah. Okay.
It has an R in it.
Yeah, Charon. Yeah. You could, but it's just like echoing in your mind. Oh, wait, what does he mean? The opals are the only currency here, you know? So you keep seeing these souls coming in. Can you guys both make me D10 checks, or just D10 rolls?
10.
I think this is a 10.
Yes.
3.
3. Okay, so from here you see 2 exits. Obviously, you've got this endless black ocean in all directions. But you also see a series of ship masts sticking out of the water and ship rigging and cargo nets that you could kind of climb like a ropes course that lead off one direction. And you see, would you roll?
I rolled a 3.
You also see a ghostly suspension bridge built from millions of bones. As you look closer, you can see their fish, whale, ancient reptile, human bones, and kind of all tied together with seaweed. Those lead off in 2 different directions away from where you're currently at. What would you guys like to do?
Both of these look pretty rickety.
The Bridge of Bones. Look at it.
No,
That's our way.
No.
That marks the way.
The ship. We take the ship.
That's where all the dead live.
Sail away.
They're underwater.
For paradise.
How them bones looking? Are they sturdy?
This is
Let's try 'em out.
a topic of some proficiency for myself.
I would like to go over and see if I can gauge anything from the Bridge of Bones. It is adjacent to my necromantic arts.
Yeah, okay, so it is a very large bridge. I mean, we're talking like cars could drive over it.
Yeah.
Thousands and millions of bones, probably. It's
Yeah.
very well constructed, but it doesn't seem like anything that you would have ever seen in the land of the living, if you will.
And after kind of like gently kind of tracing my finger along, I would turn around and say, "There are many bones." And looking back, I would say,
But look at this thing. You could easily park the entire armada atop it. I think we take our chances here.
I agree. I think that bridge is the way to go.
The bridge, it leads to doom. The ship.
And where do you think we are now?
No.
Oh, great riches.
No. We are not landlubbers. We're salts of the sea. We should be aboard a ship, not on the land. A land will lead to your doom. You hear me now?
I pull out a coin. What about we flip a coin?
Yes, you flip a coin, and I will win.
Oh, will you now?
Oh yes, because
We
we
will see
use
about that.
my coin. Heads or tails?
Tail.
It's his head.
I guess that's fair and square.
It's fair and square in the pirate language, aye. Onto the ship.
So you travel across the so you get closer to realize there's no ship. It's just hundreds of connected cargo nets and masts that lead off into the distance. As you travel this way, roll me a d20, Mike.
This was a terrible idea.
Just a flat d20.
I rolled a 5. It's the best roll you can get.
And could you also please roll me a d10?
A d10. You are number 7, which is the best roll you can get.
Okay, so I think as a party, you guys are pretty sure that Roger has made a terrible decision. Because
Could never be.
again, the first few minutes you're fine, you're chatting. The first few hours go by, you're kind of wondering where you are. 5 years later, you come to, in the distance, you can see the silhouette of what looks like a town made of shipwrecks, actually. But as you get closer, you come to these kind of skeletal-looking, almost like security guards. That's the vibe that you're getting from them.
The entire time we've been traveling, I've been muttering under my breath, "Oh, we are men of the sea. Oh, it takes everything." And whispering all the ways I'd like to tell him how exactly I would treat him for doing this to us.
What do you say?
If I had just another chance to maybe flip the coin on my own hand, and then I would perhaps we could take this and feed it maybe back to the skulls that we saw before, and then they would look at you and your skin would fall off from your face, and then we would see your true character behind the mask of swaggering nonsense, you British fop.
So as you get closer and closer to this, what looks like a town, you see this kind of gang of skeletons. And they look very, like, they're kind of giving you the eye, but they don't really, like, pay too much attention to you. They look pretty preoccupied, just kind of mucking around.
Ahoy there! Where does this road lead?
This one, he looks. Let's see what era of history he's from. Could you roll me a d10, please?
2.
He's very primitive. He's got like a spear and maybe some like tattered leather, animal hide. He says,
No funny business. Stay out the water.
Will you just be passing by?
Yeah, get back. Yep.
What lies down there?
That's
We've been
Port,
traveling 5 years.
that's Port Oblivion.
Port Oblivion.
And that way's the Coral Gate.
You're leading us to Oblivion?
You're not trying to escape, are you?
I told you.
Are you trying to escape?
Escape? Escape from where?
Well, you don't play funny with me. I know what you...
We've been traveling years.
I know, but you look like you're trying to
sleep
escape.
in
Hey,
nets every night.
Yes, we're trying to escape.
you are?
Yes.
Boys, shake them down. They're trying to escape.
the rest of the guards come up to you and they're trying to like frisk you down. You got any opals on you, boy?
I pull out my hammer.
That's...
No. That's my hammer.
Give me it. Look at it.
I'll give you the hammer, all right.
Make an attack roll. That's a...
Oh, yes.
His head flies off and his body crumbles into bones.
They don't like that.
Ah,
You want some of this?
No, I guess now I need to know how many of them there are. Hold on.
500.
Oh, well, there's 11 of them. I'm sorry. So now there's 10.
I'm not sorry.
They're all kind of moving towards you. They're moving.
Come on, then. Come on.
Okay, we're roll initiative. D6.
All right, here we go.
4, 5, 6. You guys get to go first.
Once he's off with the armor, there's no stopping him.
3.
Okay. Okay, so they all attack you. We're gonna say they're all got spears. This is like a kind of gang of.
Well, this ain't good.
Yeah. So you all need to make.
Lucky I got friends.
You all need to make agility tests to defend against a skeleton attacking you, or else it does D6 damage. You can. I'll roll the damage for you.
Oh, sure, yeah. No.
You take 6 damage.
I did. I fall to the ground.
11.
What's your agility modifier?
Agility is +1.
Okay, so you got a 12.
8. Agility modifier.
You take 1
-1.
damage.
Oh, good.
4.
Oops, cocked. You take 5 damage. By the way, you were at full health when you arrived here, so you were at 8. And you're down to 3.
As they are getting massacred, can I be like backing away as fast as possible, saying, "Oh, the bridge leads to our doom, does it now? The bridge leads to our doom."
So are you going to go into town or back down the?
I'm trying to retreat away from skeletons. If I can get past,
You can
them,
retreat either.
Towards, okay.
Yeah, you can
retreating
retreat
towards the town for sure. Then, while still screaming at him the entire time.
Okay, yeah, you're able to run into town away from the. You're able to run away, no problem.
Excellent.
What are you guys doing?
I'm running towards Oblivion.
Port Oblivion.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You're able to, you can outrun. These are slow, skulking skeletons. You have no problem running away from them. What are you doing?
I see that the skeletons aren't chased. Well, can't get it, and I run as well.
Come on, Roger.
I'm running.
Oh yeah, you guys escape, and you can see them.
Come back here. We know you've got hobos. We know you've got them.
And they were, you guys make the town. You, my friend, tell us how you reawaken at a rock in the water.
What?
How you escape and how you make it back to town. Give us a brief narrative.
I do pull. Actually, you know what? The merfolk also have come to this.
I left my marlin spike for you.
Okay, yes, but they helped me this time since I helped them, and they swim me quite a ways underneath the waves of these stupid rigging things we had to go through because of Roger, and we make it there, and I come ashore.
D20 check, please. Just a D20. One eon later. You guys basically stand by. This is Port Oblivion.
Nice.
You guys are here. You live here for an eon. So long. You forget who you are. You have friends. You have enemies. It's great. Finally, one day he returns and reminds you that you're trying to escape this terrible place.
Oh, okay.
I remember you, that's for sure.
I don't remember you. Oh no.
Martin! I'm very...
Pierre, it's good to see you.
I apologize. There were too many of them, and I did not panic, but...
You wouldn't believe every day we've tried to save you. Every single day for an eon.
That's very touching.
We failed every time, so after half an eon, we didn't bother anymore.
So either he is a liar or a failure, and otherwise irredeemable.
It all works.
I have never forgotten my grudge.
So, since you guys have been here an eon, you have come quite acquainted with town, and you would know there are a couple places worth visiting. There's the docks, where many old dead fishermen hunt for ghost fish or fish for ghost fish. There's the tavern called the Open Casket. There's Neptune's Workshop, which is a shipwright. There's the Theater of Lost Minds, where most nights of the week there's a performance of some kind. There's Wing's House of Curios, which is I can't see it, but it's a broken junk. It's this junk that's broken in half, kind of a Chinese ship. That's kind of like a shop. And there's the Jorgamon. It's this Viking ship. And you guys would know for sure after being here for an eon that there's a crew of Vikings. They're like the swole boys. They're always practicing rowing. But this Viking ship is built. It's lodged into the ground. It's not going anywhere. There are also very many exits from this place, but you guys have never bothered checking them out until you've come back and reminded them.
You've done nothing since I left.
Well, the one thing I think we should do, there's many pleasures and delights to be found here, but the best of all would be the tavern. We should go to the tavern, because if we don't go to the tavern, we'd be doomed.
I could use a drink.
You know what
Might I remind you what happened the last time Doom was foretold?
Yes, I saved you then, didn't I? Yeah, you got a lot to thank me for.
Pass me my marlin spike.
He considers and then thinks better of it and says, "Thank you."
So you make your way to the Open Casket. This is inside the wreck of a huge galleon that's kind of here in the back. Lanterns flicker, voices clamor from inside. You might make your way in. You guys have probably been here before, but you can't remember. So we'll pretend this is the first time, right? Inside, dozens of lost souls drinking and playing cards, dancing, some sulking in the corner. And the barkeep, Sigmund, is a tall, think like Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas. Tall, lanky, gangly guy, but very charismatic. He welcomes you all by name. He's like, oh, hello, who is this?
Yes. I am Cracked Martin to your service, sir.
Oh, Cracked Martin, welcome to the locker. And, we get the millionaire music plays again. You know?
I would add an old shipmate of ours, Sigmund. Nothing to worry about.
Oh, hello. Well, I suppose they've informed you the deal with this place?
What is the deal?
Oh, you didn't tell him?
We kept it secret.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you again. And without skipping a beat, he snaps his fingers, and the lighting changes to a different look. Okay. A more colorful look. A lighting change. Yeah. and he kicks in with the band in the corner and do a full song and dance about what it's like how you can never leave this place. And they sing this big musical number to you guys, like ghosts dancing everywhere, about the locker. And let's pretend that they sing a shanty instead. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So they're dancing. They're like, they row the old chariot along, we row the old chariot along, we row the old chariot along, and we all hang on behind. So something like that. And he informs you, oh, nobody leaves the locker. The only way to leave the locker is if you've got 3 things. You need a vessel of some kind. You're going to need an exit of some kind. And you're going to need a noble for each person who wants to leave. Of course, I've never tried any of these things, so I've never left. But that's the rumor, of course. Yes, your friends didn't tell you this? They've been here for quite some time.
You tell it so much better.
In the wrong way. No.
Pardon, I said you tell it so much better.
Well, me and my cast were quite accomplished. Did you hear how beautiful their voices were?
Always.
Yes. Yeah, so that's the deal, I guess.
So you're saying we need an exit?
You need an exit?
An exit?
Yes, you have to find somewhere to leave.
So what
yes.
kind of exits are you talking
about?
about?
I don't know. These are just rumors.
Rumors? Okay.
I'm clearly still here.
I'm very into lore. I'm very into lore.
Oh.
I would like to know this.
Well, I mean, have you explored?
No.
Well, do you have the map?
I knew it'd be a map. I look around for the oldest person in the inn.
They
always have the map.
There's an old guy in the corner, and he's literally holding a piece of paper like this,
What's that you have there, friend?
It's just a map to the locker.
Just a map to the locker. Could I steal it from you?
Why would I give it to you?
Can I just take a look? Let me just take a look. Let me just have it. Here we are, Port Oblivion. Look, there's an exit here to the star-crossed
Wait,
Borg.
there's an exit? I didn't see. Hold on, I've been looking at that for an eon. I haven't seen an exit.
It's mine now. The Coral Gate
in front of it.
The Coral Gate. That's where we came in. The Obelisk today gone.
Can I have my map
No.
back?
Look here, Roger.
Oh, look, what's this? Is it?
You're a reader. You're a reader. You can.
The inverted Galleon. That's upside down.
Wait, yeah, have you not been there? But you guys lived here a long time. I've seen you here 10,000 times.
The Lucid Palace.
Yeah, it's a nice palace. There's a nice.
What do you make of it?
I make that it's a map.
Yeah, it's a map, but the palace is where they have the big ball every night. You've not been there?
They've got a big ball at the palace.
Yeah.
Why haven't we been there? We've been
Why
here an
we
eon.
can roll that down the bridge and make our own exit.
I say we go to the Pellucid Palace.
Pellucid Palace. I want to keep away from that.
They'll have.
Oh no!
They'll have opals
no,
there.
I want to go to the Obelisk to Dagon because I got a fish friend now. I saved him.
We
remember? He was only
want-
half a fish. Half a fish man. And now he's my friend. He said to me, I wager he would have said to me, that I should come to the Obelisk of Dagon and bring my friends for a hearty repast and celebration.
A wager, you say?
Oh, I rate you that's what he would have said to me.
How much?
You know what happens when they listen to Roger?
Yeah, you remember what happened
I
last
always
time?
read you true.
How
as you
many
know.
times will we make the same mistake?
You can't have the map back, but I'll let you have a look. There you go.
Oh,
Have you seen
thank
it?
you very
There you go. You can have that, old man.
Where is that map?
I'll fold it up and put it in there.
I'll put it here so you guys can see it. Here, put it on the thing.
Yeah. There it is.
All right.
I'll buy him a drink.
Yeah, so I mean, if you chat this guy up, he knows like cursory knowledge about each location. So if you want to ask him any questions, you're welcome to.
If we go to the Pellucid Palace, I'm imagining they have many Charon's opals there.
Maybe, I don't know. They've got lots of rooms in the ball every night, and you might see the lady there, Lady Oblivion.
Ooh.
Yes.
Well, where would I find opals?
Do I look like I've got oboes on me?
but you might know.
I'm the old crappy man in the corner. I've got nothing.
But tell me more of the Obelisk to Dagon.
Oh, it's a wretched place. It's a big, gross little obelisk sticking out of a black pool. Watch out for Dagonites, though. They might steal shit from your pockets.
Oh, like stealer. We don't want no stealers.
Yeah, this is the Dagonites. They're little like fishmen. They're like.
Oh, we like fishmen,
They're like,
though.
no, they're like this big, though. Watch out for them.
Mini fishmen.
You helped a fishman.
I helped a fishman once. Aye, those were the days.
Is there anything else you want to know?
What's a Starcross Fort?
Oh, it's like it's a fort, but there's these ghost ships that arrive and destroy it like every hour or something.
Oh.
Poor man.
Doesn't sound safe.
See that strange thing there?
The Limb Yard.
Oh, I've not been there, but I heard that it's like if you're missing a limb, you might find it there.
Convenient. To attend the parties at the palace, we need the invitation or...
No. Everybody just goes at every. I think I've never been actually, so.
So
But yeah,
not everybody, clearly.
Well, listen, I kind of like living in this little tavern, so don't give me a hard time anymore, okay?
You do?
Yeah, I don't think I like your attitude, actually.
I tell you what, as you shared your wisdom, I will let you stroke my shell.
No, thank you. Hard pass.
I would kind of take the man aside and says, ignore him. He always is talking about the shell.
Yeah, no, thank you. And a hard pass again. Okay, I think that's enough. You've talked to me for long enough.
I think you should come with us.
No, absolutely not. Oh, can I have the map back?
What map?
I could have sworn there was a map.
No.
Another drink?
Yeah. I'll
More
take that
grog! Grog!
The bar, Sigmund comes around and delivers a free round of grog to everybody. Unfortunately, you realize that the alcohol does not work here.
Good luck.
Oh.
Still thirsty.
An eon without grog.
So, Sigmund reminds you, you hear echoing in your mind in a foreshadowing. A vessel, obols, and what's the other thing?
An exit.
An exit, yes. Thank you, audience.
The inverted Galleon, that would be a vessel. It'd be upside down, though.
Might also be an exit.
Oh,
We
but
can write
they
it.
also said at the Starcross Fort that they come every hour. Yeah.
Yeah, there's.
Sigmund.
Oh, yes, there are ghost ships at the Starcross Galleon.
And that seems pretty much like us right now. So
Do you
I
think we have to go to more than one place to get out of here?
I think we should ask the audience. Where should we go?
Oh, yeah, the
Would it
bar.
be-
You turn to the other people in the bar.
Yeah. Where would you guide us?
Don't
All
all
the
speak at
rumors.
once!
The palace.
Palace?
Yeah, yeah.
Pellinson Palace.
The palace.
Pellucid Palace.
The Pellucid Palace. To
All
the
right.
palace.
To the palace!
All right, you travel for 6 months. And you finally arrive after traveling across a maze of piers and boardwalks, rotting wood, the corpse of an ancient city shimmering in the water below. After 6 months of travel, you arrive. It seems like 6 months, but when you arrive, you can tell it's really just the same evening. Something weird about time here.
Huh.
Starting to think time is not, as solid as it is in the land of the living. You arrive at the Pellucid Palace. What do you guys talk about on the way?
Ooh. Roger, you may have let us right for once. This is beautiful.
I just listened to the voices in my head, you lot.
Oh.
You arrive at the Pellucid Palace, and you can see you're arriving just in time because there are hundreds of other attendees arriving in like elaborate ghostly gowns. This place is very, very large. It's made of this almost like blue-green sea glass. You can almost see into it. And it's decorated as you walk up, assuming you're walking into the palace.
Yeah.
What a marvelous sight.
You walk your way up the steps, and you realize that every room is decorated like a different room of a museum or of an ancient palace from a different part of history.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I could spend a few eons in here.
Why don't you roll me a d6 to see which room you end up in first?
3.
You come to the audience chamber, which is a Greco-Roman room, dozens of marble columns and mythical statues. You can see, there's a Medusa statue and a Minotaur statue, all the kind of Greek and Roman statues you'd expect.
Lovely.
And you walk in and you see, let's see who's chatting in the corner. None other than Socrates himself, lecturing a group of people, pouring sand, and you can hear him say, he's speaking Greek. It's all Greek to you, right?
Careful, Roger. He uses many multisyllabic words. You would best turn your gaze elsewhere.
He's like, the sands of time fall for eons. He just talks really slow and monotonous forever. What do you guys want to do?
I gotta leave. I want to go to another room. He's talking gobbledygook.
D6 to see which room you end up in next.
3.
You end up in the greenhouse. It's an Atlantean room, kind of like a merfolk vibe. 100-foot tall kelp vines sway as if submerged underwater. Iridescent sea glass like shimmers through the windows. And let's see who's in this room talking to you. A family member, lover, or former crewmate of yours. Who from your past might have you run into in this room?
Oh, Saucy Nell.
Oh, ow! Is that Roger?
Oh, it is. Aye.
And you hear like the Romeo.
I got my shell with me.
Oh, good old Shelley. I haven't missed it so.
Oh, you can have it. You can have a stroke of it whenever you like.
No, thank you. I think kids are watching. Maybe we take this to another room later.
You guys chat for
Aeons.
Yeah. What are you guys doing while he's chatting up?
I'm listening to Socrates.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Better than listening to Rhode.
I want you to make a presence test to see if you understand what he's saying.
All right. 20.
Natural 20. What was your presence modifier before?
+1.
It is now a +10.
Hell yeah.
Until you die.
Exceptional.
You're getting a +10 to all presence rolls as Socrates says you're purely enlightened.
As I do so, the spirits of the dead kind of gently play about my head, and I just kind of bathe back as though in a sauna, enjoying myself and soaking in the knowledge.
You hear like the most beautiful lute music you've ever heard. People seem like they're starting to get excited though. You can tell the energy is amping up in this way.
I would kind of whisper to Martin, I could stay here the rest of all day.
I'm not there.
Martin, where have you gone? I'm trying to share a euphoric experience with you, my friend.
Where are you?
I'm in the kelp room.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I'm trying to. We need Obels, so I'm trying to eye someone.
So in the room
do a mark
next to you, which we will say is the great room, it's got a Persian decor vibe, elaborate rugs. It has 19 gold figurines of elephant gods that look very valuable, kind of all on different pillars. But the thing most important that you notice is there is a tall, magnificent-looking woman in an Egyptian dress, kind of holding court, if you will. Now, This art piece is for the book, not for players. So, just pretend like you don't see anything behind this lady.
Okay.
Everybody agree?
Yeah.
Audience.
You got
Blinders.
So you just see no spoilers.
I'm not looking.
And she's holding court, and she is very like elaborate gestures. She's talking, and she's. This is clearly a lady of quite of importance. What do you
Yes,
do?
I will actually wander up there and say, "Hello, my lady. I've traveled far to meet your beautiful acquaintance."
Oh, well, hello there.
Hi.
What might your name be?
I'm Cracked Martin.
Cracked Martin.
Yes.
From the land of the living. Welcome to the locker.
Oh, wait,
And
thank
she
you.
kind of grabs your arm, and you notice that as she walks, like she doesn't walk. She kind of just floats. She almost seems like waterly, ethereal. She says, "Please, Cracked Martin, tell me, is there any news of the land of the living? I'm such a sucker for current events."
Well, I live in this, kind of a solo lifestyle these days, so I don't know a whole lot. But we did hit a rock, and all died and came
She
down
looks
here.
immediately like she's like absolutely losing interest.
I know.
Like you can see,
I
like,
know.
her shit, like flicker her eyes as like somebody else in the other. Oh, you seem kind of boring. I'm gonna go.
Yes. Well, may I ask you one question, my lady?
Is it about news or current events?
Yes. How is the money flow around here? We're looking for obols.
What? You can't have obols.
Why can't I have obols?
Do you have current events?
Yes.
Well, what?
There's some ash. Ash is very nice in the world.
Tell me more.
Yes, it's these dead are coming up from the.
She's very interested now.
Okay, there
And
you
she's
go.
sitting and listens to you tell her all about the Dark Caribbean.
There you go.
I like you. Don't tell anybody I did this.
She reaches into her dress. She pulls out a delicious-looking obol.
That's for the current events.
Obol for us.
You come back again, okay? Enjoy the
I
ball.
will. Thank you, my lady. What is your name?
They call me Lady Oblivion, yes.
Lady Oblivion. That's a beautiful name. Beautiful name.
Yes, it is. I know. I gave it myself.
What are you doing?
I'm in the greenhouse rooting around looking for shellfish, oysters. Some folks, they shuck them with a little knife. I just hit it with my hammer, crack it open, and get out a big old pearl.
You find the biggest pearl you've ever seen.
And I'm going to make some jewellery. I've got a bunch of nails. It says it on hammer and nails. They're coffin nails. I found them myself. And I wrap it around the pearl and make a beautiful earring.
So you basically have like this nail and then like the largest pearl ever.
Yeah.
You have to like hold your head sideways to keep it.
Oh, it's not for me.
Oh, okay.
It's a gift.
Okay.
I think this lady.
I'm gonna need you to roll a D100, please.
Ooh, big numbers. 49.
So this pearl is so rare that you think it's worth 49,000 silver if you were to get it out of the locker.
And what would be the exchange rate for obols?
I don't know. You don't know.
I look up the latest rates.
Where?
You have to go check the stock market.
Yeah.
Where? Where do you go to check the stock market?
There must be some people that look like accountants.
Oh
around.
yeah, there's definitely
undead accountants. Is there somebody who looks like they know that they got the knowledge?
Okay, you're kind of like scurrying around with this thing because you know it's valuable and you want to know who to talk to.
Socrates is
I'll
going to
give
have
you
the
three
latest
options.
rates.
You can talk to the Arthurian Knight, the Demon of Shadow and Water, or two Egyptian rulers.
Go for the demon.
The demon of shadow
This
and
guy,
water.
I think you got a picture of the like oil monster from Fern Gully. You guys know what I'm talking about? He's Tim Curry, voiced by. He's like,
Oh, hello. Okay, let me see that there.
Look at this,
Oh,
the biggest pearl a man has ever seen.
Biggest. I'm not a man. I'm a demon, obviously.
Well, you might have seen bigger. I don't know.
Yeah. How much you want for it?
Well, they say it's worth. Some people say it's worth 49,000 silver pieces.
Well, it looks more like 46 to me.
Well, I might take that. But
All right, deal.
obols. Whoa. No.
No deal?
Obols is what I'm after.
Oh.
Obols. What is the exchange rate? What today's rates for the silver pieces to obols?
he turns and like consults with one of his like shadowy concubines.
100K.
So that's about an obol then. If
46.
You round it up. We have to. But you can't give me half an obol.
Wait, are you doing human math?
Yes,
Presence,
I am.
Presence test.
Oh, well, it's kind of cocked. That
Right, I
is.
think you're going to re-roll that.
18.
There you go.
So you're
17.
saying
So, but you guys go on for like a couple months
Oh.
of this conversation. It seems like.
But
You know,
everybody's entertained
you guys
by
are.
it.
You're eventually like they roll out whiteboards and you're like doing calculus.
Yeah.
It's like
so if we move this into Bitcoin and then back through time to Arthurian coins, then
You're using base 10. That's where you're going wrong.
Oh yes, of course.
We're pirates. We use base 13.
Base 13. Yes.
It makes it all much
Absolutely,
easier.
Absolutely, I will buy it for 1 obol.
Deal.
Excellent. Here you go, my friend. And he pulls out this, and you have now earned a obol. Oh, look at that! Look at the time.
and he scurries into the next room. The lady scurries in the next room. Now they've all gathered into the great room, and you look around, and everyone is like, "Here it comes! Here it comes!" And like the little kid next to you goes,
I'm so excited. Here we go. What's coming? Oh, look.
and you look up, and the lady walks up to the balcony, looks over. Thank you for coming to my ball, and everyone's dancing, and then it's been a great one. We'll see you next time. And she like snaps her fingers, and the entire place explodes into flames. Everybody on board, not on board. Everybody in the palace like just rejoices in rapture as they all burn into absolute ash and dust.
Wow.
The last thing you see before you die again is the lady transforming from this elegant creature to this gross-looking reef ghoul. And it's the last thing you see before you all die, and you wake up chained to a rock.
Wonderful.
I open my mouth and take out the obol.
You open your mouth, the obol's not there. Your obol's not there either. But you have a sense that it's exactly where you left it. So in the interest of time, we're gonna move to a random location. I'll say that you guys went back to the palace during the day when the guards are cleaning up. The place has rebuilt itself magically.
I imagine there was a few obols lying around from people who died that me and my friend here, the Wizard Bob, will find them as well.
We're gonna use a house rule I like to use called devil's or a luck check. How much luck do you have left?
I got D2.
So we're going to add that to a D20 roll. If you roll an 18 or higher, I will let you find an obol in the ashes. That is not the 2 that they have. But you only get 1 roll.
I only get 1 roll.
No Mike Jenks on
2
this
dice. Both of them failed.
50. They both failed. No, so you just find the 2. So you guys, we'll just fast forward. Cut screen here.
Okay.
You go back to the place after you escape again. You find the 2 obols. But you do know that if you die, your obols don't come with you to the area.
We got to be more careful, Zadok.
But it's like, this is like when you go back to the bar after you left your phone there, like there's skeleton guards are like sweeping up the ashes of your old bodies, What do you guys want to do?
I'm still speaking Greek. I haven't stopped this entire time.
Oh, so you were on the rock speaking Greek.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The entire time I've just been trying to speak Greek to them, assuming that they will understand and getting fed up when they don't. But seeing as we get back within the day, I'm in a great mood.
Yeah,
This is way better than a neon.
You are fluent in Greek, for sure. With a plus 10 presence, absolutely.
Nice.
And fed up with not being able to communicate with these fellow, I'm going to try to find Socrates again.
Oh, in the palace?
Yeah.
Okay. I think you can find him. Yeah, he's there. Oh, maybe he's not there yet.
Yeah.
So
I'd go to his little amphitheater and be disappointed, and then might kind of sulk back to the group for the time being.
Okay. We'll say you haven't found him yet.
Sure.
So you keep looking. What do you guys want to do as a group?
We've got our obols.
You've got 3.
We need a galley.
3. This man needs an obol.
You got 2 obols?
No, this is my luck. My devil's luck.
Looks like an obol to me.
We can use the old sleight of hand.
I tell you what.
3 can look
I
like
got
4.
this shell.
Good.
Very.
You keep
the
it.
magical shell.
Yes.
The grants wishes. I will swap
blow it. Blow it.
I will swap it for an obol. You will have the best deal ever.
Will I? No.
I did not get one. I would cast a lowering look over towards Martin and say in Greek,
Here we go again.
I don't understand.
I run through about a dozen languages before finding the common one we've been using, presumably English, and say,
Here we go again.
Yes.
Oh, let me guess. Doom will follow if he does not take the conch.
Doom will surely follow, yes.
So what-
Zadok, my good man,
Yes.
keep your senses about you. Please, please.
I will. I will.
Oh, you know
We-
what?
No conch.
I'll go
So
back to
I
the,
have I have an obel. You have an obel. Do you have an obel?
no obel.
Two obel.
You'll go back to where?
Oh, yes. I'm going back to the party. So, yeah, I'm going to go back to
There's no party there yet. It's still daytime.
Oh, so the lady's not there.
Not there yet.
Okay. that's-
While they are collecting their obols and mucking around, I'm gonna go to the Temple of Dagon because my half fishman, half friend. I bet he knows
half a
where
body.
I can find an obol.
The
So,
friend part was the one that got severed.
as you remember, your friend, he goes,
Hey, I've been here the whole time.
he's actually hanging on your back. You just
Oh,
forgot
there
about
you
it.
are.
What? Where are we going? Where are we going now?
We're going home to the Temple of Dagon. Your favorite place in all the world, isn't it?
Yeah, he goes, oh yeah, you just gotta go over the green stone staircase and then over the stepping stones and you'll be right there, no problem.
Yeah, and when I get you there, you're gonna let me have one of them obols, aren't you?
I don't have any treasure.
Yeah, but you know about the treasure of Dagon.
You mean the treasure of friendship we found along the way? Because I've got plenty of that, my friend. Not sure why I'm a British deep one.
Oh yes, that's exactly what I mean.
Yeah, well, we can go there and celebrate our treasure of friendship if you want, yeah.
We'll trade the treasure of friendship.
Okay, well, take a left
Some
here.
obols.
Take a left here, okay, right?
Okay.
Okay, so you come to the. Are you guys going to go with him for now, or?
I think
split the
so.
party?
Yeah. It's,
I think I might be like reluctantly dragged along for the ride.
It's okay.
So, you
to
travel
Dagon.
for
Oh, no.
a while, and you come to this place known as the Obelisk of Dagon. It is a very tall, ominous-looking kind of green stone pillar jutting out of a like almost crystal still black, perfectly circular pond that's on an island in the middle of a big black sea. Connections in all directions. You see it like kind of standing there, but in addition to the obelisk, these guys here. Got too many cards. Oh, spoiler. You also see, when you first arrive, a bunch of these little fishy men called Dagonites. When you arrive, they look kind of cute.
They're pretty cute.
Hello.
Yeah, I
They
like
got
that.
big eyes. One of them's looking at you. Ooh, oh.
I'll go. Hey,
You know better. You, the three of you,
Oh, yeah.
no clue. In fact, you know better. You watch your take a step back. Can you all three roll me a d6?
Oh, don't worry, I wasn't getting close.
Yeah, you're too smart.
One.
3. What is the first item on your inventory sheet?
Equipment,
Yeah.
a satchel, and normal-sized items.
Was your oval in the satchel?
No, it's in my hand. Look.
Okay, your satchel's gone.
yeah, I rolled a 3.
What's your third item on your sheet?
Oh, my spyglass is gone.
Your spyglass is gone. Yeah.
I rolled a 5. I haven't got 5 items on my sheet.
What is the first item on your sheet?
A backpack of 10 normal-sized items.
Okay, your backpack is. What's your thing of importance on the bottom left?
It's the conch.
Conch.
It's gone.
No, not the conch!
But in front of you is one of these little Dagonites. It's like, oh, hello, hello.
Oh, hello. I give it a little stroke on the head.
And he goes to bite your hand.
It was the one without the coin in.
Yeah. Yeah, you're able to dodge out of the way. He just
Ah, you.
and they all scurry off and disappear.
I say,
You scared my little
Colin,
friends.
Colin, can you share the treasure of friendship with these little Dagonites?
Oh no, those things they're mutated evil versions of my ancestors.
But if I put you down in among
No, don't
them,
put me down, I've got no legs.
they will become your friends. And you can share
We already have
treasure of friendship.
We
with
already
them.
have it though, why would we give it away?
Because it's meant to be shared.
Don't rob me of the treasure.
friendship?
Do you reckon them stealing little things, they steal, there might be some that treasure down there that they might have?
Are you setting him down?
I will set you down here. Will you distract them while I go and find their treasures?
Okay. Are you setting him down on the land or in the pool?
Which do you prefer, Colin?
I mean, I can swim. I'm not
I'll put you in the pool.
not pot giraffe. I'm pot fish.
Put you in the pool. There you go.
Okay, so as you set him down in the pool, you disturb the kind of still water, and you can see the reflection of the obelisk, but you realize as you set him down, you don't see the reflection of yourself or him as you lower him into the water.
Oh.
Magic pool.
May I briefly?
Yes.
After kind of stepping away from the Dagonites, Pierre has been staring at the water and at the obelisk, and as he does so, he just kind of processes in his newly expanded mind. He says,
Yes, this is the place, perhaps.
his hands are trembling as he takes the bag of powder that he's been carrying all these years and kind of touches the empty eye socket where his eye once was, and he says,
Perhaps then the waters will take my eye, like Odin before, and bring to me the wisdom I have been seeking all these years.
he reaches out for Martin, his hand trembling, and says,
If I do not survive this, for the last time I did not survive this, please, my blessings go with you, my man.
I thank you. Good luck to you.
This is my second rapture. You have ruined, my friend.
I want to tremblingly approach the pool.
Okay. Yeah, so you're walking into the pool?
Yeah, and I want to take my bag of white powder, my desiccated powdered eye, and I want to cast it out across the water.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, yeah, it's just like the most beautiful like Pixar animation of this dust. You know, it just like makes a very swirling message to you, and it just falls like totally like magically into the pool, and you just see him just like throwing dirt in the water.
Yeah.
It's like absolutely not magical at all.
While like convulsing rapturously, of course.
And part of it actually lands on your deep one friend. He goes,
Oh, it's in my eye.
What are you doing? Is that eyeball that you threw on me?
Yes. Yes, it
Why don't you
is.
go to the limb yard? They've got plenty of extra eyes at the limb yard. You don't know.
You miss the point of my sacrifice.
Oh, gross, man. This is. Yo, friendship, can we get out of here? This is not working.
While they're doing this, I sneak around the back of the rocks and see if I can find their treasure. All their stolen...
I would say you don't even have to test. You come around and you don't see them behind the rocks, but once you're behind the rocks, you see like behind the pillar that there's just a pile of stuff.
Is there any old blongs in there?
Old what?
What are they called?
Dagonites.
No, not them. These.
Obols.
Obols. Yeah, let me show him. You give it to me. I'll show him.
There are no obols sitting in the random pile of trash.
I grab a pile of treasure and put it in my pockets.
Okay,
anyway.
you look for your conch shell?
I do look for the conch.
Yeah, it's there. Yeah.
That's the most important thing. We'll have that.
As you grab it, one of the Dagonites sticks his head up from over the rocks. He's like,
I go,
he scurries off. So you find all your stuff that was just stolen from you.
Okay, nice.
Do you keep it all? Do you tell your friends?
I put it in my pockets because they will be happier if they think they've lost it for longer.
Can you roll me a D100 to see what else you find?
Oh yes.
Please don't roll Charon's opal.
How do I get a polymorph
That is a
potion?
possibility. You could possibly roll that on.
I rolled 99.
Oh dear.
That's got to be good.
Random thing of importance. Another D100, please.
Second conch? Just saying.
39.
39. You find a drawing of your loved one that you, what was her name?
Sorcinel.
Yeah, Sorcinel. Yeah, you find a hand drawing of her, but it's drawn by somebody that not your hand, not hers.
There's something wrong here.
All right, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, you know what? I kind of saw that his reflection did not come back.
Yeah, you actually notice now too. I mean, you're acutely aware of this.
Oh, yes.
But the only reflection you see in the pool is that of the obelisk.
I'll say this. I'll say, well, let me see what I can do about your eyeball. And I'm going to dive in and go down.
Okay. How hard are you diving?
Oh.
I mean, like, he's walking. He can walk in the pool.
Oh.
It's like ankle deep water. I looked at it.
Well, it's going to be a funny event then. I just...
Okay, make a toughness test.
All right. That's a 10. That sounds
You
bad.
take 2 damage as you smack your nose into the bottom of this pool. You notice no reflection.
Yeah, the moment is ruined. My rapture is broken, and I just kind of heave a sigh.
Infinite knowledge, not today. Martin, do you want any help with your nose?
I could use some. Yes.
Maybe we can
I
stop
didn't
by the
find your
Limithron
eyeball.
on the way back.
I did not find your eyeball. I'm sorry to tell you.
It was powdered. Of course, you will not find it in water.
Sigh.
I offer him a hand to get him out of it.
Okay, yeah, he's standing up. Okay.
There we go.
All right, so what do you want to do?
I would say to him,
Perhaps occult powers could teach us more. However,
he looks around trying to find these two.
we may have a bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, they're right there. You see him behind the pillar.
Yeah,
What are you
exactly.
doing?
I'm prostrating myself before the
Precisely.
obelisk because I'm a zealot.
Oh, okay. What do you? So as you're prostrating for this obelisk,
Yeah.
you can't help but notice that there are glyphs in the obelisk.
Oh, I can read glyphs.
You can read them.
Yeah.
Yes. And as you look at them on the obelisk, they don't look discernible on the obelisk in front of you.
I stare at them with my one milky eye.
No, it doesn't. Something about them looks off. Like they're from maybe they're like in another dimension, or like they're in the wrong language. You can't quite figure it out.
What have you found, Zedok?
The glyphs of Dagon. Look at them. Look at them.
They are beyond the veil.
I'm going to take the map and a rusty nail. I'm going to take a rubbing.
Okay. You now on the back of their map of the locker, you have a rubbing of these.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Of a
when you look
magical
at it,
glyph.
I'm sorry.
Of a magical glyph.
Yeah. A glyph. Yeah.
A magical glyph.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said yeah.
Yeah, it's magical.
For the record.
Oh, it's magical. All right. Yeah. So what, are you looking at the map now? Are you looking at the glyph? You can't read the glyph when you look at it.
Well,
can I take a stab at reading the glyph? But I want him to go. Actually, you go first, please.
Are you looking at the glyph or the map?
Glyph.
Yeah, you can't read it either. Something weird about it.
The wisdom of Socrates cannot penetrate this. It is impenetrable.
Make me a presence test.
13 plus 10,
It's a
23.
23. So like you're like, huh? But when he looks at it, he's
Yeah.
looking at the glyph. You're able to see that the glyph looks different through the map. If you look at it through the map side, like, oh wait a second, and you're able to kind of discern it.
Yeah,
but you see
I would
that it's-
turn the map for him to show him better.
Yeah, so now you see that, hey, this thing is backwards, and you realize now you only have you've got the first 2 letters of a message.
well, I start rubbing them and like
Yes.
decode the
I would
obelisk of
assist him as
Dagon.
best I can.
As you're working on that, you with a 23,
Yeah.
you're like, and you turn and look and realize that if you look into the mirror of the pool, you're able to just read the
I would-
whole
I would
message.
take
but it
Zadok's
takes, he works
shoulder.
on it for like a couple hours.
Oh, okay. In that case, I would stare transfixed for a little while I try to decipher it.
Yeah. And as you look, you think that this is some kind of ritual that you can perhaps read in the reflection of the pool.
And as I do so, I would look over to Martin with a little swaggering smile on my face, and I says,
Perhaps the occult powers will serve me after all.
That's very good. It's very good. What does it say?
he says, for one, he looks over towards Zadok, and he says,
When you are done, I wish to consult the map.
but
I say, before I speak it full to you, where has that scoundrel Roger got you?
I think he's still bathing in treasure over there. Lounging.
Where are you?
Okay, so I've come back round to where these are, and I'm saying, what are you lot doing?
Working.
I don't see much work going on here.
You don't see much, Roger.
I think we must perform a ritual to Dagon.
I'm busy.
And how did you draw that conclusion? I have spent hours deciphering this, and you come waltzing in here and tell me my job.
Oh yeah, that's my job to do that. Tell you your job. Oh yes. Otherwise you'd be doomed.
I bury my head in his shoulder and scream into it.
I'm busy rubbing.
What are you rubbing with your milky eye?
The pillar. The pillar's got the knowledge. Look at it. Look. Words.
Words are there. Ah.
I say in a muffled voice,
Look at it backwards, Zadok. Backwards.
Yeah. Takes time. Takes time.
No, it does not.
Takes time. I figured it though. Never mind. I'd stamp in the water, so it's all like ripply.
Yeah, when he stamps the water, it's hard to read it.
Yeah. Look, I'm doing it.
You can read the whole thing, the whole ritual, no problem.
absolutely. I'm waiting. I'm
Okay.
going to let them suffer a little bit.
Okay. How long are you waiting?
Well, how long does it take him?
Roll a d20.
Oh Christ.
6.
6 months.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell Martin immediately and then just kind of wait until the last day.
6 months go by. Yeah.
So Martin is in the know the entire time through. And at the very end, I say, "Oh, are you nearly done yet?"
Almost there. Quite tired now.
Oh, good work, good work. Oh, how did that ritual go? You only have a few letters left. There's something coming to me.
Maybe, and I say the ritual in full.
So, you are casting a ritual.
Yeah.
Normally, casting a ritual would be a spirit check.
I have +3. So
DR 12. But if you take 1 minute, the DR goes down by 2. If you take an hour, it goes down by 4. You've taken 6 months. So just don't roll a 1. D20, please.
Got it.
Dun,
Would you
dun,
like me to make up the ritual words or something?
Oh, yeah, let's hear what it's. What is, oh, a natural 2. You just barely utter out this, daggone.
It's been 6 months. I
Yeah.
barely remember the damn thing at this point.
Yeah, you've literally had reading it forever. Yeah. What does it sound like?
And it says,
Steel burns cold, sky burns white, dark burns green beyond my sight. Bring me home, wherever that may be, beyond the distant lands, beyond the sundering sea, except for this asshole.
I have an important question. Where are you when he reads the ritual?
I think I'm right next to him.
Where are you?
Buddy, buddy.
Where are you when you read it?
I will be with my toes barely in the water, my eyes gleaming with magical essence, my hand just hovering next to the pillar, close to Zadok, keeping as far away from him as I possibly
Where are you?
I'm with my half-friend, fish friend from the sea.
You guys
From
are
the
just
sea.
splashing in the water.
Splashing in the water. Oh, we're having a merry old time.
Where are you?
I've torn my blanket into strips and I've got it tied around me and I'm hanging about 50 feet up on the obelisk doing the last rubbing.
Okay, so both of you make me an agility check to see what happens here.
got it.
Oh.
You're gonna fail.
5 + 1.
Okay, so the bad news is the first thing that happens is the water ceases to be a pool and falls away to a waterfall, a circular waterfall to pitch blackness. Ooh. It is just endlessly deep. You two immediately trip and fall all the way down into the ether.
Do we want to use...
I got the knowledge below.
absolutely. I would plummet down into an elegant swan dive.
Exactly.
You and your fishy friend also just fall backwards, like Terminator falling into the lava. Yeah, exactly. You at first you watch all three friends fall away, but then the pillar itself seems to slowly shrink and invert.
No.
All four of you die as you fall.
I die last, right?
You die last. Yes. You all fall into this watery portal that goes deep into the nowhere, and you return back to the rocks
with the fucking chain.
with no obols.
Oh no!
No,
Oh no!
I just didn't see that coming.
Only 10 hours passes, luckily.
As soon as we emerge, I would point to Roger and say, "This is your fault."
Yeah, I think this is like, have you guys seen what's the Live, Die, Repeat with Tom Cruise, where they have to keep doing it over and over? You guys come out of, no, this time we're going to do it this way.
I tell you now, the way forward is you all need to rub my shell.
Roger, if we are stuck here another 6 eons, I will count. I will rub your damn
Otherwise, you'll be doomed.
shell. I will not rub your shell. No more.
No more.
Well, I'm not going to let you rub my shell, man.
Well, you did not have to let me.
So you guys go back to this pillar to get your obols?
Yeah.
Okay, it is back in the state you originally found it. The water is still, column is there. Your rubbings have fluttered over to the side onto the rocks.
Yeah. Well, as we fell, did we see anything as we fell?
You just fell through this like dark, ominous portal.
All right.
It's a portal.
Exit.
It's a portal that you fell through.
There we go.
You cannot tell me I was wrong.
You can't help but think that you're missing something.
Yes, I'm missing this.
We need a
bloody the
Vessel.
Vessel
Sink.
it is.
The inverted
Well,
vessel.
you too.
Or the sea, where the fish,
Might they be
the
talking
fish
of
come in the
something
waves.
beyond
What they call the port. In there on that map that's disappeared.
Oh yes. No, I agree. We could go there.
The vessel.
The Star-Crossed Fort,
Well, the-
inverted Galleon.
The inverted Galleon.
We've been there. We haven't been that one. That strange one.
Limyard.
Yeah, the Limyard. Ah,
Don't even say it.
why don't you go to the Limyard and get an eye? Aye,
Roger.
aye, Captain.
I will do so. Aye, Captain. I'm going to the Limyard.
Okay, you guys travel for a long time.
Yes.
And you arrive at the Limyard.
Not enough eons to rub the conch.
Yeah. Here it is, the Limyard.
All right.
You come to, it's basically a junkyard with towering, like almost hundreds of feet tall piles of discarded limbs and feet, arms, hands.
I found an ear for you, Martin.
Oh, that's very good.
Yes,
I'm looking.
Various body parts. They aren't rotted. They seem like almost freshly removed. You also come to a like kind of metal rack. It's almost like one of those drying racks, and hanging from it are like thousands of eyeballs hanging from their tendrils.
I'm so reluctant to take an eye. The sacrifice meant so much, and yet I'll take the.
As you get closer, though, you hear in the distance. You see two beady blue eyes, and you hear the growling sound of some kind of dog.
Everyone.
Perhaps I can aid you with this. It's possible.
Please, I hide behind him.
Is there any way that I can try to sneak by the growling?
It's so you've got like big tall towers, and you can see that there's a large, very large. His back is taller than your head would be.
Nice.
But he's kind of sitting there growling, like looking at anybody who might be messing with the Limyard. You do notice, though, he has a collar, and on his collar is a shiny obol.
I take out a coin. Tess?
Aye. What's
No,
it
no, no,
called?
no, no, wait.
What are you calling?
Do not reveal your hand.
Oh, you went for tails, did you? I
Martin,
got heads.
pass me my Marlin Spike.
There you go.
I take my musket.
Okay.
I shoot the dog in the face.
Roll me a presence test.
Nice.
D20, add your presence modifier.
17.
All right, roll damage.
I lost it. There it is. Yeah. I'm looking for your damage.
But it's probably, for a musket, you said?
Yes.
Probably 2d6, we'll say.
Oh, it is. It's written very tiny on the sheet. My own eyes. 6.
All right, audience, I don't have stats for this creature. How many hit points does the dog have?
6.
Are you 7? Are you 6? Who wants 6? Aye! How does he die? with 6 hit points from the giant dog. He's had a rough day.
Hey, I have 3.
His head explodes. And as it explodes, a bone fragment knocks the whatever this is called
Obel
in the air, and like, oh look, it landed on me hand like this.
Ready?
Oh! I then eat the dog. It's been many aeons since we
Wow. What are you doing?
I'm going to say to Martin,
Please stop me from stabbing him, please.
Don't do it, man.
Okay.
Let me at him.
It's he got an opal. That's a good thing.
No, it is not a good thing. We were almost rid of him.
I deflatedly put my marlin spike back through my sash and just kind of dejectedly lean against Martin and say, "Where to now?"
Are you gonna look? Are you looking for your eye? Yeah.
I've been kind of dissuaded from the eye for a moment, but as he prompts me to, I say, "What the hell?" And I
Okay,
go,
so are you looking for your eye or any eye?
Again, my eye was a special sacrifice, so I'm going to fetch one that is a nice, common, earthy brown that will completely mismatch from my existing eye, but will be a reminder of my
So you're
failure.
Are you like blue and brown now?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You pull it out, you unravel it, stick it in, and it kind of seems to like.
Yeah, exactly. Spaghetti slurp.
Yeah. You know,
At the end.
congratulations, you have 2 eyes.
Woo! All right. Oh, that's great.
If you could maybe get a new thumb, you could get like a really massive one.
I've got thumbs. Oh. What if I cut my thumb off and stick a massive thumb on?
Aye, that's a great idea.
Is it?
You might be able to hurt people with it.
Oh, the things you could do with a massive thumb.
I don't see you doing it.
Because I'm a buccaneer and the thumb would get in the way of my musket, you see. Whereas you,
A zealot?
a zealot with a big thumb, the things you could do.
Do I see any brains around there?
No brains. It's all limbs,
I
ears.
say, Roger, you are out of luck.
I am going to look for an ear. I will.
Oh yeah. Okay. Are you looking
Take care
for
of
your
this.
ear or any ear?
I want the better ear. That's what I want.
Okay. What kind of ear do you want?
Improved model.
Like you come to, there's like a cart full, with.
distinguished ear.
You find the most distinguished ear.
And so I'm going to walk like this.
Write down
all the time.
distinguished ear.
Yeah, I will.
It's like King Philip's ear. It's
All
like
right.
Or no, it's like Queen Philomeno's ear. It's beautiful.
So I'm putting my little head gear down over the other ear, so it's very prominent.
Okay. Yeah. You got it. It's just like kind of attached. Spaghetti sound. Yeah.
Sweet.
All right. What do you guys want to do? So you got 3 obels.
We still need a vessel.
Yes.
Just saying.
While you think about that, I'm just going to go around this pile of thighs. I'm just going to have a little quick secret munchie on the thigh. Because I secretly, only you know this, I secretly enjoy the taste of human flesh.
All right.
You recover all hit points.
Hey!
Nice.
Trying to ignore the munching, I say,
The fourth, next, perchance. Unless you think that someone has a spare obols that they fell out of there to Rotterdam or something.
Works for me.
The boat. I think we'll find ovals along the
The
way.
inverted.
I think we just keep our eyes peeled.
Yes.
And if not, I've got one anyway.
Okay. So you're going where?
The inverted boat.
The inverted galleon. Okay.
Galleon, yes.
All right. How long does it take to get there? Roll me a d20, Paul.
Okay. 19.
Oh, 19.
19 minutes.
No, it's 19 seconds.
Oh!
You actually turn around and it's right behind you.
I would look to Zadok and I would say, you
You are our guide from now on.
It's not even. It's 19 heartbeats. That's how. Whoa! Right there. Okay, hold on. Let me.
I would look to him with a new respect.
Yes, I found the vessel.
God,
It's just, the only problem is it's upside down.
It's right there behind us.
Right behind you.
I promise you. It takes me longer to find it than for you to find it.
Yeah, this is more than 19 heartbeats.
There you go. The
There you go.
inverted galleon.
Oh, pretty.
So you guys have arrived at the inverted galleon. The kind of stepping stones that you took to get there lead to a kind of still pool of water. This is just the sea all around you. There are 4 large pylons with big, huge chains, like chain links as big as my chest. They kind of extend up and curve over the hull of this massive galleon. It seems to be just kind of floating there, but you can kind of tell that gravity is not as you would expect in this place. Something seems to be like kind of pushing it upwards, and that the chains are holding it in place.
For us as well?
No, on the gravity where you are on the ground level, or sea level, if you will, is totally normal.
Okay.
A sky galleon.
If you look at the especially with your plus 10 presence, if you look at the sails, you can see that they are hanging down closer to the water, and there seems to be an area where the kind of gravity flips because the sails towards the bow are the other direction.
I would point this out to the group, and looking to Zadok, I would say, I put my faith in you.
I don't.
Well, I don't think I can bite through these chains. We need to find a way to cut them or unlock them. Is there? What are you saying?
Crafty old rock there.
Oh my!
I am crafty, but what if we? How big does this vessel have to be? Could it be a rowboat?
Well, I think it flies.
Oh, right. But
do
we
we
have
need
to bring it
flight?
to the exit, though.
Yeah.
Yes, the portal goes.
So I'm thinking if we can find a dinghy off this thing, maybe that will give
It
us
is coming back to me. In life, when we were aboard the Dust Revenge, I had one.
Ah,
did.
yes, you did.
True.
I remember.
But where could it be?
I'd like to try to scan not only the horizon, but I'd like to try to follow the line at which gravity inverts on the horizon.
I'm not sure what you mean. How
Yeah, like
you can sense it inverting in this area. But
I see.
I don't think
yeah.
it doesn't invert everywhere.
Yeah. Okay. In that case,
you can't see gravity really.
does the Galleon? Well, it doesn't on the image, but does the Galleon have any jolly boats?
No, it is the deck. From what you can see, the deck is bare. There's no cannons or anything.
Can I get to one of the masts? Can I swim
you could,
across to
kind
one of the masts?
Swim out to it, yeah.
And then I'm going to climb up the mast, and at some point I'm going to be climbing down the mast.
Yeah, you kind of will Willy Wonka your way up. You know,
Yes.
at some point it just kind of like
and then flip round.
Yeah,
And then
you
now
can
I'm
see
upside
him,
down.
Like, oh, there's a point where you really like 0 G.
Yeah.
And then there's a point where you see him. He's like walking on the galleon now, upside down. When you arrive at the galleon, you hear faintly from inside the singing of a choir. We roll the old chariot along. We roll the old chariot along. We roll the old chariot along. And we all hang on behind. So you hear this?
I join in.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear it coming from below you.
Yeah. I look for a hatch to get down into the forecastle or
No problem.
down
There's
below.
a cargo hatch. You can go down in there. Yeah.
Ahoy, my hearties!
You just see not like normal lost souls. These look like drowned men, and they're all in a big kind of creepy circle, just chanting this shanty over and over and over again.
You're bound here. Are there oars?
Yeah.
Might these be the oarsmen?
They're just not. They aren't even paying attention to you.
Well, I'm going to come back out again. I'm going to look for a way. For a way to unleash the boat from the chains.
So you're in like maybe the first gun deck. Do you want to go deeper into the ship, which to you guys would be up?
Yeah.
You
Can
can't
we
see
join
it.
him?
You're gonna climb up. Okay, yeah. Sure. So you hear the chanting. Are you coming up too?
Oh,
Yeah. So what do you want to do? Go deeper.
I think deeper because I like the smell of bilge water.
Yeah. Okay, so
it rubs it all over me.
So your option would probably be deeper or like maybe captain's cabin or something. But as you make your way further into the cargo hold, sure enough, you come down. There's a variety of large like sails and ropes, but you see some large tools that you think you could use to cut the galleon free.
Well, down here, boys.
Is there a captain's quarters?
There is, yes.
Can I head into there, or is it locked or something?
It is not locked. No, you can go there.
Okay. Going in, does he have a mirror?
Yes.
Okay. What's my reflection looking like?
It looks like a ghostly version of yourself.
Yeah, not flipped or anything?
Nope. I mean, flipped like you would expect in a mirror.
Indeed, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, can I detach it?
Yes.
Nice. I will do so, and I'll tuck it under an arm and go join them.
I mean, it's like a, you know, it's as tall as Bob here.
Yeah.
Say hi to Bob, everybody.
Hi, Bob. In that case, I'd leave it on the top deck for later. And
Okay, yeah, mirror's on the top deck, yeah. What are you doing, Corey?
I'll follow him and try to see what...
Yeah.
Okay.
A mighty bolt cropper.
Yeah, there's, like, clearly there are tools designed for this purpose and stored inside the galleon, okay?
I'll see if I can...
On you go, then.
Yeah.
And then...
Well, I need help.
Yeah, I'm
do it on
giving
my
you
own.
help.
Yeah.
I'm encouraging you.
And then...
Yeah, so then we get the massive bolt cutters.
Well, this is the tricky part. So be clear, you're climbing down and going over to where they're attached?
Or they... Oh, so they
Can we
don't go over the...
Look, if we observe the illustration...
Yes.
You see, I could stand on the deck there, reach across with the cutters and cut the chain.
It's pretty far. I mean, like, if this is here...
Lean out precariously.
Someone would need to hold you.
I could grab a length of rope, at the very least.
So do we
I'll
know...
hold your legs.
You could hold one leg, you hold the other.
True.
Okay, so as you wrap a rope around him,
Yeah.
you drop him, and you actually drop off the side. And
Now, don't let him go.
but you're up. But
Yeah,
you're
like
right
a balloon,
there.
like a helium balloon.
Yeah. But so you're able to cut the
Yeah.
All right, yeah. You the whole thing goes, and that one chain comes loose, and things tilts up, and it's kind of drifting up.
So
now
that's what I'm
take me
wondering.
along to the other chain.
Is it connected to the ship, or is it...
No, there's just like two crossing over the top.
Yeah. So
There's only 2 total cuts we need to make.
Gotcha. Okay. Sounds
So-
good. Let's do
So
it.
you two walk along.
Come on, Zeta. I got the
right.
rope.
Yeah.
And,
I get to the other chain.
and all of a sudden, it just starts drifting up and up and up, and you guys are now just floating upward. And the row the old chariot along. It just keeps on singing.
Go to the captain's room and get his hat.
He says, "The better ideas than what I had." And I go running off to the captain's quarters. I've checked it out, so I probably could find something
This
there.
thing is now like gaining speed, like it's falling through the air.
Yeah.
And it's like, but it's falling up faster and
Rick-
faster and faster.
The sails.
Furl them.
I'm going to bring his hat, the captain's hat, back as quick as I possibly can, dashing over.
You are now in possession of like a magical, not magical, like amazing.
No, you said.
Yes.
We'll stick with magical.
Magical looking captain's hat.
I go down below to the singers. Now, men, to the oars.
Row the old chariot along.
I wave me magical captain's hat. To the oars.
Row the old chariot along.
It's not working.
Hold you scurvy sea dogs. and
Faster.
rats
It's
to
even faster. You feel like you're free falling now, upward.
Use your milky eye.
I stare at them with my one big milky eye, and I walk up in the middle of them, and I look each one of them in the eye.
They look right through you.
It's no good. It's no good, Roger.
Grog. They need the grog.
A ration of rum for all these men.
And we all hang on behind.
Can I be ransacking the captain's quarters, desperately looking for an obol while this is happening?
Yes, but you do not find.
Oh!
Who are you giving that to?
I'm offering it to them.
Which one of them?
That one.
Oh, he goes. He stops singing. He goes. Oh my god. Oh
You'll see us out of here.
I'll see you out of here, yeah.
I'll give you this when we get out.
No, I won't. You give it to me now.
He's ghostly though, right?
Yeah, he's very.
Yeah, I give it to him.
And he just evaporates, and he's gone, and the opal's gone now.
What? My master plan.
The rest of them keep singing.
You said it'd work.
I said use your milky eye.
What do you do, Corey?
I think what the hell? I'll run up to deck, and I'm gonna actually look through my spyglass because I think did I get it back? No, did I lose
Yeah,
it?
he had it.
He had it. So I don't know if. Oh, I don't have it. Do you have my spyglass?
You are falling endlessly into like black sky.
Black sky.
Yeah.
Oh, here, I meant to give it to you. Here.
Okay, so I will look, and it's night sky, or it's black
It's just
sky.
blackness.
Nothing.
At this point, it's
We're
blackness.
going into
in all
Oblivion, boys.
directions.
What do we do? How do we get back up?
I don't know, but the worst thing that could happen is that we'll be doomed to die and go back to the rock. Nothing worse can happen than that, surely.
Well, I'll lose our obols, so.
You
Are they in
guys.
the-
No, we can't do that.
You guys like puzzle with this problem for a long time. Actually, for D20.
Oh, okay. That would be 8.
For 8 days, you debate this. When all of a sudden the voices of crew of the past call out suggestions for what they might try. Any suggestions? Hoist the sails. What else?
There you go.
Use the anchor. Walk the plank.
Blow really hard on the sail.
Blow really hard. What do you guys want to try?
There you go. I think putting up the sails.
Sails,
is the best.
sails, hoist the
Thank you
sails.
there.
I would emerge from the captain's quarters, reluctant but defeated at this point, and say, "Yes, the sails."
Where
yes,
do you
the
go?
sails." From here, I want to go down into the lower brick to try to recover the sails that were identified earlier.
Oh, there's sails. There's some sails on. You guys can.
Weren't there like crappy tattered
There
ones?
are. Yeah. But you can get them working.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. In that case, I would start to try
So
to shinny my way
so
up.
as you guys work together. This crew is still not paying attention. You pull the sails tight, and all of a sudden the ship starts to kind of like almost like you caught it, you know. But it still seems kind of out of control.
Is there like a rudder?
There's a ship's wheel.
I go there, I start to turn it.
As soon as you turn it, it's like whoop, and you can feel the gravity spin around. You are now in possession of a galleon. Congratulations! And at that moment, the crew snaps out of their shanty and they come. The first mate comes like, "Oi, Captain, what can we do for you? Where's our destination?"
Hey, you scurvy there, you gotta London. I have the ring in the night. And scrub the floor.
The ship snaps into action. You guys, now this thing works like a normal galleon, except in the locker, it can hover above land. So as you get it controlled, it kind of drifts back down, and now it can either be in the water or you can almost like pull the ship's wheel back like a helicopter or a plane, and then float above the land.
We do all of that.
All right, where do you want to go?
Now you with your milky eye, you know the way out. You said.
I'm a zealot. I will seek a vision, seek an exit. I'll pray, and I will pray for guidance on where we should go.
Okay, make me. You know, the place to go is to go to the Obelisk. You're certain this thing can fit through the black pool.
Sail for the Obelisk.
Okay.
We're Obelisk bound.
Are you sure that's where we go?
Yes, yeah, he said
Okay, then we will go the Obelisk.
But don't you need an obol?
Show them!
One of the younger lads comes up to you.
Captain, what's our plan?
We must head to the Obelisk of Dagon.
Will that take me back to Mum?
Yes.
I love that. I'm so excited.
But first...
It's all I've ever wanted. We're going to return to the land of the living.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. That's what he says.
Each and every one of us.
Yes, that's what he says.
Yes.
I wouldn't know.
Oh.
But he's got a milky eye, so that's what you got to say.
Okay,
Trust
great.
him.
I love that for us. I can't wait. I'm so excited to be living again.
But first we must find him an obol. One of these lads. One of these.
But why just him? I don't got one.
Well, no, he needs one.
Why do I need one?
No, you don't need one. No.
Why not?
Because you are part of the ship's crew, and your special singing means you don't need one.
That makes me feel so good. I'm so happy to be part of this ship. I can't wait to be alive again.
And he runs off.
As
Okay.
we are flying, do we pass near the star-crossed fort?
Do you want to pass through the
Well,
Star
it kind of looks that way on the map, so yeah, I would like that.
Then yes, as you come by, and you kind of see a bird's eye view of this large medieval fort being absolutely destroyed by 3 ghost ships of the line. They just blast cannons. You just watch it be absolutely destroyed, but you're far enough away that you can get a good view of this battle.
Yep.
And then a few moments later, it kind of rebuilds itself.
Yeah.
We aren't going there.
I look over to Roger and I say, "Oh, I think we are going there."
I think we can get
Oh, actually, I'm
Now, who's got the rudder?
I look at him for a second, and then I kind of play with the tip of my marlin spike, and I say, "Oh, for now, maybe."
For now, look. If you want to get out of here, you gotta get one of these. You lost yours.
Back to the palace, maybe.
Foolishly.
I gave it to a singer.
You gave it to a
is
what
the
now?
singer around?
No,
is
he's
he back?
absolutely
Is
gone.
he gone?
But you get to know some of the crew, and one of them talks about the guy that you let go.
Yeah.
His name was Gaston.
Gaston.
And he said, yes, Gaston. He was not long for. He wanted to be gone. He did not want to be here. He's moved on. You gave him.
Where's he gone?
What's your rank on this ship?
Captain.
I thought he was the captain.
Yeah, I got the hat though.
Are you Captain 1 or Captain 2?
1. I was the first captain. You're the second captain.
Is that what you're telling yourself?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Captain 1.5. You gave him your oboe, and he wanted to move on, so he moved on to the netherworld.
I wanted to move on. I had the oboe.
You said you want to go to the land of the living.
Oh, where's he gone?
Netherworld. He's gone forever. Oh. You could do that at any time.
You could do that.
Nope.
Roger, I have an idea.
What do you have an idea about?
What's it?
Well, we do not need you do not need the vessel if you move on to the netherworld.
That's right. Yes, but I'm staying in with me elbow.
Are you sure? I mean, it sounds so lovely.
No.
I like the corporeal world. I want to be back.
I know you do. But I'm talking
Yeah,
to
I miss the sweet wines of the Caribbean.
They have them there in the netherworld.
No, they
they're absolutely.
They taste of ashes, and they all have milky eyes.
Have you been there before? Did you leave a review?
No more milky eyes. We not look.
Orders, Captain.
I'd be steering this vessel towards the Obelisk of Dagon, and we will pass by I can't read it, Limbard.
Limyard. We've been to the Limyard. We've been to the Limyard.
The palace had many more rooms.
Maybe there's more limbs, and
unexplored.
one of the hands will be holding an oval, and then you can have it. It's either that,
Sounds
or I will
likely.
take you. I will drop you at the Pellucid Palace.
What about Port Oblivion?
Come back
It
for
was
you later.
it was a good place to start. I mean, couldn't we find some sort of obel there?
We were living there for eons. There was nothing.
Yeah, I'm not going back there.
Did you ever look for a job while you
Why don't you go and gamble
We're
at Port
pirates.
Oblivion and gamble for an oboe? There must be something.
Gamble. That's the first
Yes.
good idea you've ever
You
had.
can wager. You
Wager.
could wager something in return.
We could wager with your oboe.
No,
Yeah.
I want to
Or
gamble
another.
Now we
Two
are
oboes.
getting somewhere.
That's the stakes.
could wager your new
Yes.
eye.
As to the crew hears you talking about this, one of them
Yeah.
goes up, oh, you know who likes to gamble?
Who likes to gamble?
Oh, Charon.
Oh,
Charon.
yes.
Yeah, he loves to gamble.
And he's got the oboes.
Well, he's
That
a
is.
gatekeeper.
Yeah.
Yeah, be careful.
Ooh,
He's
steer
high
right.
stakes.
Wait.
Oh, gate.
He told me explicitly no gambling on the ship.
Well, you weren't trying to gamble with him, were you?
Let's call him.
Is there a bell or something I can ring?
Yeah, there's a barrel right here.
Actually, I have a
take the
golden
ship's
bell. So
Perfect.
A second later, you Captain, the ship off the starboard side, and you can see like Charon's ship. He's rowing with the oar. Yeah, he's coming up alongside you. What do you want to do?
I think I guess I'm a gambler. So I Charon, I challenge you to a gamble.
And he's literally just going about his business. You know? He's like taking some new souls to the Coral Gate, and he goes, "Oh!" All 12 of the skulls are like, "What are you doing?"
How about some dice?
Wait.
I got some dice.
I said no gambling.
I'm gambling with you.
With me?
Yes.
What are the stakes? And he pulls up, he throws a rope over, climbs up, and this big gangly, like full Dark Souls monster, crawls up over, he pulls out like a little table and stool from under his robe. Sits down. What are the stakes, boy?
Well, we would like obols for each of us.
Obols.
Yes.
You gonna wager obols?
Yeah, what's that?
Are you gonna wager, Obles?
Yes, how about, yeah, you have
I ain't got none.
Yeah.
I got my one Obel. My one Obel.
He's
All
got
right.
Obel.
I got these shiny things that don't exist really.
They look like meta currency to me.
Don't take meta currency in these parts.
All right, well, what are the stakes? Obel for Obel?
Yes.
All right.
Obel for Obel.
What game are we playing?
How about dice? Isn't
Don't
it?
play dice, he's not good at dice.
Shut up, you number 13.
As I bring out my weighted dice, and I'm like just like click-a-clacketing.
Oh, in that case. Oh, no, he doesn't see this.
Yeah.
No. All right, what's the game? And he picks up he pulls out like a bone die from his, what's the game? Or is it maybe it's 2?
Okay. Yeah. Craps, I guess. I don't know.
What's craps?
Yahtzee.
I can play Yahtzee. Is that 3 dice?
I don't know.
Here, have one of mine.
Yahtzee's like 5 dice.
Okay, well let's play.
No, it was a joke. Yeah.
Let's do like like a poker hand, but with 3 dice. What's that game
Okay,
called?
that's cool.
Yeah, but we're gonna
Is
say
it talking liar's dice?
no, not liar's dice, because I think that'd be. Let's do something really quick. So you just gotta beat him. We're gonna just do a real simple roll off, and you gotta get a better poker hand.
Okay.
But I'm gonna give you 1 reroll because of your weighted die.
No, can I?
Or no, you can pick the die face
can
of one of
pick
them.
The one? Oh, one of them.
Yeah, we'll give you the big upper hand. All right, here we
That's
go.
fine.
All right,
Here we
so
Come on.
6, 1, 4.
I'm showing you. Oh.
Roll the 4. You might get a 1, and you got 1, 2.
No, you can just change it.
1, 2, 3.
But you can only change one of them once.
I can change it? Or I
Yeah,
gotta
because it's
re-roll?
weighted.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, it's gonna be a 6.
That's the same thing I got. If you had rolled a 1, 2, and 3, you would have beat me. But okay, let's go again.
Okay.
1, 1, 4. That's a pair.
Oh, come on. Change the 3 for a 2.
2. I see a 2 and
Two.
and
No,
Three of a
no,
kind.
2.
Wait a second. Okay. All right. Here you go. All right. Double or nothing.
I think so.
Oh shit. Let's go.
No! You're doomed!
And again.
2, 3, 6.
2, 2, 2.
Again.
Yes, it is. Oh, it's
So you
fine
raise
playing
it.
with your
You,
Charon.
there's 2. Double or nothing.
No.
What do you mean no?
It's been a great time.
Hold on.
with
No.
Limithron.
No. What do you mean no?
No, I
Don't
can't.
do any more. Shut up, 13.
No, I'm a very rich man at this point.
He stands up and like towers over you, and he pulls up his scythe, which looks ominous. It is as ominous as it gets. All right.
How about I 1 coin? I don't want to lose all my riches.
You're just gonna give me 1 back? Okay. Deal.
Sure. Yes. Oh, sorry.
Oh, it rolls right back to you.
So the 12.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The
yes,
12
sir.
look at the 1, and they're like, and the number 13 is like,
Okay, well, where do you want to go? You just paid the ferryman to take you anywhere you want in the locker. Or the netherworld.
"Shut up, 13."
Anywhere in the locker or any other netherworld.
Return to
Life.
the.
No, I can't. He can't do that.
Oh, shut up, 13.
Can you tow our vessel, perchance?
I don't think you need that, but
We can go in your vessel.
Yes.
now you can have my vessel.
Precisely.
But do you want? He'll take you somewhere for the 1.
Oh, just me.
No, I'll take you all.
Okay.
To the Dagon.
But you've got a boat. I don't think you need this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, we're okay.
Okay, good. All right.
Enjoy that.
All right,
Enjoy
fine.
that.
All right, bye.
So
He gets in his ferry and leaves.
And I'm waving at
All right, so now you guys have 4. So the little cabin boy comes
I
up to you.
collapse on your shoulder saying, thank you.
The cabin boy comes up to
Yeah.
you.
Did you get me one too?
You just hold my hand, and we'll go through
Okay.
together.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah, let's go.
Okay, now what are you
We'll
guys
be
doing?
fine.
What are you guys doing?
We're steering to the obelisk.
As we approach the obelisk, can I begin speaking the ritual words, or is it still open?
No, it was closed as soon as because you went back there to get your obols. It would reset as soon as you came back.
So I know it would have been hard to remember because time has passed, but with presence plus 10.
No, I think it actually was hard to learn the first time, but now you just realized that you were reading it upside down and in the mirror.
Oh, I see. So in this case, instead of waiting for him to do it the entire time, I could just read it.
You just read it in the reflection, and you're fine.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's get some swirling sounds. As you read the ritual, the obelisk of Dagon inverts and goes down and makes a giant waterfall that extends. But as you pilot this ship, you are able to bring it up over and bring it down in. And before you can see that it's not blackness, but daylight instead below. And as you go, the table starts shaking. Everyone, you're like excited. You go in, and the galleon passes through. And as you're about to return to the land of the living, the crew is looking at you like, "Yes, is this my chance?
Yes."
And the boy is just fading like from you.
No, I don't have any oboe. No.
And all the crew is dissipating. This is your last chance to turn around. What do you choose? Who's at the helm? Is it you?
I steer onwards.
You just flick full.
The land of the living.
Moments later, you guys bust out and land in beautiful dark Caribbean. In beautiful sun, daylight, full light. It's gorgeous here. None of the crew has come with you. It's just the four of you.
I vomit my guts out over the side of the deck.
Perfect. Congratulations, you have escaped from the locker. I have you all get better per the rules of Pirate Borg, which we won't do for now. But I need you to make a very important roll. Who would like to make the very important roll?
Well,
the winner of the dice
come
game.
on. Lucky Martin.
Fingers.
This okay.
I think it has to be.
All right, I'm going to let you roll a d20, but we're going to say it is your way to die, so I'll let you roll it and then choose it to any adjacent face.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I won't tell you what you're picking. 18.
18.
Big number, big number.
I'm going with 18.
18. You guys return to the land of living 18 seconds after you died. And you see, just in time for your old ship to be destroyed, you are now in the possession of a galleon. I would like you to name the galleon, but unfortunately there are only 4 of you, so you are going to have a very hard time sailing it into port. What is the name of the galleon?
May I propose Roger's Doom?
What do you think about that, Roger? Or no, you're Roger. No, yeah, you're Roger. Yeah.
No, he's right. He's right.
Well, I think
I'm going to say Charon's Bane.
Oh. Yeah, we'll go with that one.
All right. Yeah, Charon's Bane.
Yes. Charon.
All right, congratulations. You're in possession of Charon's Bane. Let's go around the table and narrate our epilogues as we close this session of A Lost to the Locker.
Yeah.
Let's start with you, Corey. What do you guys do for the next 6 months at sea?
I think, I've gotten some more confidence, taken on Charon. And I think we just have some go across the sea and get more treasure and try to get other ships to join Charon's Bane and make ourselves a fleet.
All right, so you build an elaborate pirate fleet of some men that have returned from death.
Yes.
Amazing.
I would stay aboard as his loyal advisor. He has saved me from the underworld, and as such, I can turn my keen Socrates-enlightened mind to aiding him in building his fleet.
Excellent.
Awesome.
I love that. How about you, Paul?
I've still got the map with the glyphs on it.
Yes.
I'm going to go to when I go into port. I'm going to sell it for the highest price.
Okay.
But always, when I'm walking along and I'm swinging my arms by my side, I can feel that hand in mine. Little boy's hand.
All right. Roll. How about a D20 times 1,000 to see how much you get for this magnificent map? 6,000 silver.
Silver pieces.
Nice.
Wow.
For the map of the locker, I should say. And Mike?
Well, first of all, I take out the tasty bit of torso I kept with me. So I have something to munch on as I then go go with my old friend, my old best friend, old Zaldog, and I help him to sell the map.
Oh,
and
do
make
you
sure
now?
no one robs him.
You're right, yes.
Make sure no one robs him.
You're
And
a good friend.
help him to spend that 6,000 doubloons. Oh, yes.
Excellent. Well, congratulations. You've escaped the locker. A round of applause, everybody. Let's go back around and reintroduce ourselves for the stream. Tell everybody your name and where they can find you on the internet.
Absolutely. My name is Robbie Howell. I have a game called Enclave. It's only about a year old. It is an entirely diceless tabletop role-playing game with mechanical depth. If you want to learn more, find me on YouTube, R-O-B-B-Y, Robbie Lava Games. You might want to say Robbie Lava Games Diceless, because I am still rather small, or you can look me up on Kickstarter to see how my last project last year went. From there are links to Discord and Etsy and all those other fun places. Thank you.
Nice. Yes, thank you. I'm Corey Welch. Thanks for watching. Awesome game. We have a charity for the American Cancer Society called the Jerry Snefkin Memorial Crawl for the Cure. We have 2 events, one at GameholeCon up in Madison and one at the second week of December every year online called Ethermeet. And if you could support us, and we're trying to do as much as we can. We're almost hit for our 5 years going the 20,000 mark. So we want to get over that very soon. So please visit us at at crawlforthecure.net. That's all just 4 words together, and .net.
Can you share what the charity's for?
Oh yeah,
the Cure for what?
American Cancer Society.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
So yeah, and we've done some good work. We'd love to do more. So
Great.
Thank you.
Paul?
Yeah, you can find me on 2 sites. So you can find me on eldritchstories.com with Mike doing that podcast on there, and also my blog paulfricker.substack.com.
You can find me at chaosium.com, eldritchstories.com, Facebook, shops, London, UK, anywhere. Just fine.
Excellent.
Knock on my door anytime.
And I'm your Harbor Master, Luke Stratton. We've been playing Pirate Borg. This is a preview of the upcoming Kickstarter, Down Among the Dead, which is on Kickstarter next month. You can find it at downamongthedead.limithron.com. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming, everybody.
Awesome.
We roll the old chariot along, we roll the old chariot along, we roll the old chariot along.